On the planet of Icaro, deep in the Ghoul stars, an ancient enemy has begun to awake. A low hum vibrates along the planet's surface as glowing green ruins begin to reveal themselves. Mago's Zulu 9 has only heard rumors of such an occurrence, but these rumors come to fruition as the steel phalanx of Necron warriors pour into his capital city. Barrages of Gauss weaponry disintegrate servitors and civilians alike as the Magos tries to rally a defense. A transmission for help reaches the nearby cruiser of Captain Gale of the Salamanders, a proud first founding legion of the Adeptus Astartes. With Gale and his force finally touching foot on the planet's surface, they're the only hope that stands between Icaro and certain doom. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a special game. Obviously you've been seeing this matchup all over YouTube, so of course we're going to do it too. Space Marines, Necrons, Johnathan, our favorite guest, back on the channel. Sorry, Easy. Whoever's on the channel is the favorite guest. So, honestly, we can just get straight into the list because I'm so excited for this epic game. Salamanders versus, I'm not sure what dynasty you've chosen.
Mefric.
What is it?
Mefric.
Mefric. Okay, cool. So, let's hop straight into the list, and I hope you guys are excited for a Space Marine versus Necron debut on the channel for 9th edition. Alright everybody, so we'll start with the Necrons. Johnathan, you want to run us through this 2,000 point list?
It is a Mefric battalion. For HQ, we'll start with the Overlord. He's got a War Scythe and a Resurrection Orb. We have 2 new Techromancers, which are the Cryptex. They're specialized. And one of the Cryptex has the 2 Crypto Thralls to protect him. For troops, we're going Silver Tide. We have 80 gorgeous warriors.
Oh my god.
5 squads, 3 of 20 and 2 of 10. For elites, we have the most useless thing in the Codex, but I love them, the Canoptic Reanimators.
They're very cool. Very War of the Worlds-like.
There's definitely potential there. For heavy support, 2 Annihilation Barges, also voted the most useless unit in the Codex. And a good old Ghost Arc for a total of 2,000 on the nose.
So are you starting with the full 12 command points?
I am starting... No, I took an extra relic.
Okay, perfect. Interesting. So he's got 2 relics and a Warlord trait. 80 warriors on the table. If you know Johnathan, he brings a lot of infantry. If you saw his Renegades game, you would know that. If you saw the Khorne Demon game, you would know that. I'm very excited to see, and it's actually really nice because all the warriors have different colors for their Gauss weapons, so you can easily tell who's who. And we get to see all the new rules for reanimation protocol. Me, myself, I haven't really seen much on YouTube. I've been watching the games, so this is my first time seeing all the new stuff, so I'm super excited, and it'll be really cool to see them go up against the Marines. So let's hop into the Salamanders. Alright, so next up we have 2,000 points of Salamanders. So Nico, you want to run us through the list?
Yes, of course. Hello everybody, back again here with the Space Marines. As you know, I'm an adamant Space Marine player. I really like them. They're very fair and balanced. So let's get into the list here. Alright, so it's going to be 1 battalion.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 CP, though, to have an extra relic.
Very nice.
And that's going to be on all of my HQs right now, so I'll get into that.
Okay.
The first one is going to be a Primaris Captain. Just a regular, no Adrex today. He's just a good old regular Primaris Captain. He does have a Mastercraft Power Sword now.
Cool.
Which is good. And his relic that I've taken on him is the Obsidian Aquila.
Cool.
And what the Obsidian Aquila does is it gives people within 6 inches of him a 6 of Feel No Pain, essentially.
Okay, cool.
So that'll help with survivability. And he's also the Warlord, so his Warlord trait will be the one from the new Space Marine book that will give him +2 toughness.
Oh, very nice.
And then after that, we have a Primaris Lieutenant following him. That's going to be 75 points there. I don't know why I set the points, but he'll have the Mastercrafted Auto Bolt Rifle.
Cool.
And then to finish off the HQ slots, the Primaris Librarian, who is going to know Drakeskin and Fire Shield, just the 2 best powers in the Salamander's Codex. I don't know why you'd take anything else. And he's the person I gave the extra relic to.
Very nice.
Which is going to be the Tome of Velcona, which means that he will know another power. Oh, I haven't decided that yet. But I add 1 to my psychic test.
Very nice.
The extra power will be listed into the
in the
graphic because I totally forgot that's something that does.
Classic Nico.
Okay, and then we'll go into the troops choices.
Okay.
First one is going to be a 10-man squad of intercessors.
Very nice.
Looks
super cool.
I tried to go with a theme of as many mini Marines as possible. However,
The big brothers gotta come.
they had to come, and I don't have enough models to field all mini Marines, so they're tagging along. So 10 aggressors. Went up in points, not enough in my opinion, but whatever. And then after that, we have 4 tack squads. 2 of them are going to have a multi-melta in them. and 2 of them are going to have missile launchers in them, each of them 5-man squads. And this is pretty big because, as you all know, Small Marines got a big buff in that they got 2 wounds this codex. So they're going to be a bit more survivable there. And then 2 of the sergeants are going to have chain swords, and one of the sergeants will have a combi melta.
Cool.
Okay. And then going into the elites, we have an aggressor squad. They can't shoot twice anymore, but their flamers are 12-inch range now, so I guess that makes up for it. Yeah, aggressors, salamanders. I still think they're pretty good, even though they can't shoot twice.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we have a Redemptor Dreadnought with his Onslaught Gatling Cannon and his Icarus Rocket Pod.
And what else changed about the Dreadnought?
We'll discuss that when it comes up. I kind of don't want to talk about it right now. It hurts to talk about. And then to finish off the elites slot, the true elites, the first company veterans.
Oh, here we go.
My Terminator Assault Squad with Thunderhammers. Thunderhammers got nerfed a little bit, but I mean, it's fine. They're still 3 damage. It's AP 2 instead of 3 now.
Oh, okay.
I'll just get to the Assault Doctrine though, and then they'll be AP minus 3 again, so it's fine. And then we will go into the heavy support. That is going to be my squad of Eradicators there. Pretty hot unit. I think everyone knows how good they are. And yeah, they're in there mostly because they're meltaguns and it fits the Salamander theme.
Definitely.
And then after that, we have Centurions armed with heavy bolters. It's interesting because they did get nerfed a little bit because they're the bolters in their chest, the hurricane bolters, they no longer have bolter discipline, so they won't be rapid firing those, thank God.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, but the heavy bolters are 2 damage now.
Do these guys still shoot twice? Like, are they able...
No, they never shot twice. It was just the
rapid stratagem or something for them. Oh, it was the rapid fire. You're right.
Yeah. These guys could never shoot twice, but the rapid fire is what made them a little overwhelming. But the 2 damage heavy bolters are still going to be a very big deal.
Very nice.
Okay, and then after that, we have the...
I think it's your last unit.
Yeah, they're just the flyer. That's going to be the Storm Talon from our friend David, who has moved away for now.
And it's in slow colors.
Oh, perfect. I brought it here in his honor, and he can get one final bit of revenge against Johnathan. And that's just going to be, it's just going to have the Twin Assault Cannon and the Typhoon Missile Launcher.
Very nice. So there you have it, 2,000 points of Salamanders. I guess really quickly, Nico, is there anything like that you're looking forward to seeing in this battle, like just because it's the new codex?
Hopefully the Necrons win. That's what I'm looking forward to. That seems to be the trend online nowadays, but yeah.
For today's mission, we will be playing Frontline Warfare. There are 4 objectives. 2 16 inches away from the center of the battlefield in each player's deployment zone, and 2 16 inches away from the center of the battlefield along the center horizontal line. The primary objective is a take and hold progressive, scoring a player 5 victory points for each of the 3 conditions they satisfy. They control 1 or more objective marker, they control 2 or more objective markers, or they control more objective markers than their opponent. This objective cannot be scored in the first battle round and can be scored for a maximum of 15 victory points per battle round. As for secondary objectives, we'll start with the Salamanders. Their first choice was thin their ranks, scoring a player 1 victory point at the end of the game for every 10 models destroyed in the enemy's army. Every model destroyed with a wounds characteristic of 10 or more counts as 10 models. The second secondary objective is bring it down, scoring a player 2 victory points at the end of the battle for each enemy monster or vehicle model with a wounds characteristic of 10 or less that is destroyed, and 3 victory points for each enemy monster or vehicle model with a wounds characteristic of 11 or more that is destroyed. The last secondary objective for the Space Marines is Oath of the Moment, a new specific Space Marine secondary objective. The player scores victory points at the end of each battle round for achieving the following 3 oaths. Oath of Valor, scoring a player 1 victory point if any character, vehicle, or monster was destroyed by an Adeptus Astartes unit. Oath of Honor, scoring a player 1 victory point at the end of the battle round so long as no Adeptus Astartes unit from their army failed a morale test or fell back during that battle round. And lastly, Oath of Duty, scoring a player 2 victory points at the end of the battle round if an Adeptus Astartes unit from their army is wholly within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield. Now for the Necron secondary objectives. The first secondary objective is Raise the Banners High, an action performed by 1 or more infantry units that effectively raises a banner on each objective marker. They score 1 victory point at the end of their turn for each banner raised on an objective, and they score 1 additional victory point at the end of the game for every objective that still has a banner raised at the end. A banner can be taken down if an enemy unit either contests or takes an objective with a banner on it. Second secondary objective is Vital Ground, the frontline warfare specific secondary. Scoring player 3 victory points if they control the objective marker in their opponent's deployment zone, and 2 victory points for each objective marker that they control that is not in either player's deployment zone, for a maximum of 7 victory points. This secondary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. And for their last secondary objective, the Necrons chose a Necron-specific one, Purge the Vermin, scoring a player 2 victory points at the end of their turn for each table quarter that does not have an enemy unit, excluding aircraft, wholly within it. However, this objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. Now, on to terrain. Buildings like these with an imprint will be considered ruins. Aegis defense lines and similar barricades will be considered barricades. Mechanicum buildings like this without an imprint will be considered industrial structures. Now, let's get straight into the battle. Alright everyone, so here are the two forces deployed. The Necrons on this left flank over here, and the Salamanders on the right flank. It is pretty much like a Dawn of War style deployment, 10 inches in, obviously due to the new map sizes for 9th edition. So, Nico, you want to run us through your deployment really quickly?
Yeah, we're just doing what Marines do. We're just gonna try to get the middle and then shoot some bad guys. A lot of the objectives I have that you probably would have seen by now are mostly kill stuff. Just because, again, this army's not like terribly fast. So I kind of just took things where it would benefit me to kill more than hold ground, because Johnathan's got a lot of bodies, and as we've seen, a lot of bodies in this game is definitely good for the objective game.
Yeah, definitely. So like we've always talked about, 9th edition is a big game of holding the middle. So I'll just go quickly through Nico's deployment. He's got the 10 Intercessor Blob in this piece of cover, the Captain and the Lieutenant behind him right next to the Redemptor Dreadnought. He's got 3 of the 4 tactical squads. I see both multi-guns, multi-melta-guns, and 1 missile launcher squad here, as well as the Flame Aggressors. Then we have the Centurions with the Heavy Bolters behind the barricades, the last tactical squad with a missile launcher, and then the Storm Talon in the left corner over there. And as for Johnathan, what were you thinking with your deployment?
The idea with Necrons is to take and hold, so I'm hopefully going to take and hold. I'm going to get my ass in the middle and stay there.
Yeah, and he'll definitely have a good chance of doing that with 80 Necron warriors, especially with the new reanimation protocol. I don't know what the consensus on whether the new way is better than the old way. I guess we'll see as
For
time.
single models, it's significantly better. For multiple wounds, it's disastrous.
Gotcha.
I think it's better personally, as a non-Necron player.
Got it. Is it because you have to roll for each wound? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I'll just run through his deployment very quickly. He's got the warriors kind of spread out along the whole deployment line. It looks like about half of them are right here. Remember, there were 3 squads of 20 and then 2 squads of 10. And then he has the 2 flyers, not flyers, but flying models. What are these things called again?
Annihilation barges.
Annihilation barges. The 2 new walkers, kind of flanking the warriors right here. He's got the 2, what are these guys called?
Techromancers.
2 Techromancers. These guys have the little protector buddies. And then this one is all alone. And then he's got his Overlord in this blob of warriors. And then he has the... Lastly, what is that called?
Ghost Arc.
The Ghost Arc. Obviously, you can tell, not a big Necron guy. So this will be actually our first time using them on the channel. So I'm very excited, especially with all these new rules. So I guess after that, all we really have is the roll-off for who can choose to go first.
Yes.
So, who would like to do the honors and roll first?
Johnathan can go first. Yes, here.
A 6.
Oh, I'll just match
He'll just
that.
tie it.
A 2.
No, that's a 2.
Alright, so Johnathan will have the choice of whether to go first or second, so we'll let him decide, unless he knows right off the top.
We're going full.
Alright everyone, so here you have it, the Necrons post-movement phase. However, there is a quick addendum to the... They're not called doctrines, what are they called?
Protocols.
Protocols. So Johnathan, you want to explain?
That was my mistake, I apologize. I mismeasured at the beginning, so I made my second protocol my first one and flip-flopped them back and forth.
Okay, so what are you starting at?
Protocol, the Vengeful Stars. I have to pick a directive. So I will pick number 1.
Alright, perfect. So there you have it, guys. Protocol of the Vengeful Stars is where we are starting. Interesting mechanic, how you basically have to choose the order of the protocols. It works like the doctrines for Space Marines, and you go through that set order for the rest of the game. So Johnathan has his order under all those cards. So I guess I'll just run you through the movement phase very quickly. Most of the warriors are moving forward to try and take the middle of the board. The bigger vehicles, as well as the walkers, moving forward as well. This thing moving to the middle of the board, kind of looking like a piece of cover in the middle, I'm not going to lie. But all the warriors behind it, just a phalanx of Goss Gauss-fueled weaponry. You know, this planet has awoken, this Mechanicum planet, and now the Salamanders are here to try and repulse the Necrons taking over the planet. I'm interested to see, you know, Jonathan's initial plan was kind of to advance towards the middle of the board and raise the banners on those objectives. However, you cannot advance and do that action. So that's kind of what changed up his whole plan. So there will be a lot of shooting coming up. So I'll let Jonathan decide what he wants to shoot first and see what of the Salamanders goes down in the first turn. Alright, really quickly, before we start the shooting phase, just want to let you guys know that this warrior squad did raise the banner on his objective in the home base, so that will score him 1 victory point at the end of this battle round, and 1 extra victory point at the end of the game if this objective goes uncontested. You know, and if.
He's not coming anywhere close.
Alright, so we'll start the shooting phase with the red Gauss. 10 shots coming in at this Tactical Marine squad. They are -1 to hit just because he's shooting through, up and through. So 10 shots coming in. Hitting on what, 4s? 4s. 4s, nice. No rerolls. That was a 4 hits. Dice match the board, nice. That'll be 4 wounds, Nico. You do have a +1 save to this.
Yes. This is -1.
Yep.
-1 is ignored.
I'm smiling under
And
the mask.
what happens if he fails one? They don't die
They
anymore.
don't die. But it is, okay, it is 2 ups. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 2 ups. Okay, we're good. I didn't even roll a 2, so there you go.
For the next
Okay.
blob of warriors, this 20-man squad will be splitting their shots 10 and 10. 10 going into this Tactical Marine up here at -1 to hit, and then the other 10 going into the Tactical Marine squad over here, which will not be a -1 to hit. So which would you like to start with?
Let's go left to right.
Okay, so the hitting on 4s for
Hitting on 4s.
ones in cover. Oh, pretty good. And 3s to wound? Ooh, very nice.
4s to
wound. Okay, 5. 5 saves. 2 up saves
2
again
ups.
for Nico.
There is a minus, but doesn't count.
Oh, he
Oh, he
loses
dropped
one.
one.
baby!
Now,
I
would have
dropped
been
my
a
first
dead Marine.
wound, but
Yeah,
not anymore.
Not anymore. Alright, so we got 10 more shots coming up, and these will only be 3 up saves for these guys.
Yay!
And hitting on 3s. Didn't make a difference. There's 1-3. It did make a difference. Then wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Okay. These are only 3 ups.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh, mattered. Okay,
mattered.
so 1 guy takes a wound.
Alright, the first of the big units to shoot from Jonathan's Necrons, the Annihilation Barge, because it's the one of the 2 that can see the aggressors, will be shooting, and Nico will be activating Transhuman Physiology, which
On
has
1
been
CP.
slightly changed. 1 CP, and can only be used on Primaris models, so you can only wound on 4s for that. That does make a big difference with the Annihilation Barge. So, Jonathan, do you have any stratagems you like to play? So I see you looking through the cards.
Yeah, we'll do talent for Annihilation for 1 CP.
Okay.
On a 6, it's a mortal wound, but the max is only 3.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And is that only for the big gun or for all the guns?
It just says a metric unit, so I assume all of them.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. All right.
Good to me.
So what weapon are you
We'll
gonna
start with the Twin Tesla Destructor. So 6s explode and create 3 hits.
Okay.
So let's see a couple.
Oh.
Or not, just making
So
sure.
naturally there's none.
And then wounding on what?
These are
4s.
Strength
Yep.
7.
Yeah, so 4s just because of transhuman. It did make a
Help with
difference for
1.
1.
Alright.
3 saves.
What's the minus?
No
on this?
minus.
Oh, so okay.
3
So,
ups for the
3
aggressors.
Yes.
These guys do have 3 wounds, I believe.
Okay, so they're good.
All right, 3 saves.
3 saves.
So that was 1 mortal.
Oh, because of the 6.
okay,
Yep.
so 1 mortal wound.
And this is just a heavy 3. This is the old-fashioned destroyer. Oh, balls.
2 hits. Wounding on 4s though for this, and this is D3 damage -3.
And
so
we need 6s.
Oh, that's
Okay,
So
very
a
good.
mortal and two wounds.
Okay,
cool.
so 1's down to 1 wound. -3 you said?
Yeah, -3.
So 6 ups.
Ooh,
No,
fails,
so
so the 1
aggressor
damage.
will go.
is dead.
Yep, and then on a 3 he can kill another one. Oh, he does on a 6. So 2 aggressors down.
Oh no.
Very nice showing from this Annihilation Barge. And he still has the 10 shots, right, from the...
I shot them first.
Oh, that's what you shot first? Okay, my bad. So he did take down 2 aggressors, even with Transhuman. That's very
Nice.
big for Jonathan's army. So we'll move on to the next Annihilation Barge. All right, next up, this Annihilation Barge shooting into these Centurions. And Jonathan will be using a new stratagem. What is it called?
Malevolent Arcing.
Okay, and how does it work?
Basically, after I make an attack, roll a d6 for every other unit within 6, and a 4+, it scores a mortal wound.
Yeah,
So basically, it's going to bounce around.
Yeah, so it's basically for Tesla weaponry, and it will affect this TAC Marine squad, that TAC Marine squad, and that aggressor. So on a 4+, all 3 of those units will do a mortal wound. He has to roll for all 3, but that will be after this sequence of attacks. So what are you starting with?
6s, baby, the big Tesla. Give me some. There we
There you
go.
2 6s.
So we missed here, so we'll take those.
Very nice. Oh, only 1 miss
We'll
after
get
all
one
that.
more over here.
Nice.
We netted high.
Oh, you get 2 additional.
Two
hits?
additional,
So
yes.
this is into the Centurions, right?
Correct. So this is strength 7.
Okay.
So there's 3s again?
Very nice. Ooh, very good roll. Actually,
Rolling well.
Not really.
not really.
5.
And then no minus on this one.
Okay, so 2 ups.
So it'll be a 2-up save in cover.
Correct.
And these guys have 4 wounds, right?
Yes.
Oh, and he drops 2. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay, so one will be down to 2 wounds because they do have 4 wounds.
Okay, and then he's got the big gun,
Big gun, baby.
heavy 3.
Give me some there. Oh,
Oh, just 1. But these would wound on 2s because they're strength 10, right?
no. These are only strength 6.
Oh, wow. Okay. So 3s.
3s.
So
Just
1 goes through.
Okay,
Minus
so what's
2.
minus 2? Okay,
No,
so
minus 3 up all.
okay, so minus 3.
Minus-
So
You'll
they have a
find
2-up save. They're in cover, so it'll be a 4-up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
4-up.
3.
He's
Oh,
good.
saves him. However, 1 does take 2 damage, and now you can
That
do the
is
mortal wound
correct.
thing. So what would you like to start with? What squad?
Yeah. Okay, so remember, this squad has a guy that's wounded.
Oh, yeah.
So
Let's do them first.
Okay.
4 plus.
Yep, kills
Okay,
1 on
dies.
this squad.
first pygmy.
And then the other Pygmy Marine squad does
No
not
luck.
go through. And then will
The
you get a
aggressor.
wound on the aggressor?
Oh, baby.
Oh, no. Okay.
No.
Still a cool strategy though.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very Sigmar-like, if you've played
Alright,
Sigmar.
next
Like
up,
that. This next 20-man warrior blob will shoot all their shots into the intercessors. However, 3 of them cannot see, so it'll be 17 shots in total. Hitting on 3s.
No, they have by will be done. The blue and the green both got the bonus.
Okay,
He's
perfect.
hitting on 2s.
Very nice. So their might will be done from the Overlord.
It made a nice difference.
It helps.
It did. Lots
Thank
of
you, my
twos right
lord,
there.
as was his name would say. And these are 4s.
Into the intercessors. How many we
Pretty
got
good
there?
spread. 3,
Looks like 8.
6, 8. Yep, 8. You are in cover.
One, but that doesn't.
Oh. So 2 plus saves.
Salamanders, you have great
Still. Will
armor.
they drop any? I see 2 ones.
Yes.
So you do lose 1 of the 10. Oh, thinking about
I
using.
might CP just to save one. Yeah, I will. I got loads.
So he does save 1.
Okay, so 1's wounded.
Alright, so 1 intercessor wounded from that 17 shots. So, Jonathan,
I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm always ready. Born ready.
Let's go into the pygmies in front with the blue squad.
Okay, so 20 more shots, I assume?
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. And that will be hitting on 2s again because of their might will be done. Is that just an aura or is that an ability?
It's you have to grant it to each unit.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so 20 shots hitting on 2s. Very nice. The Phalanx of Warriors looking to do as much damage as they can. See a few 2s there, so it definitely did help. And then wounding on 4s again. Furious display of Gauss weaponry. That's a pretty good spread. A lot more than last time.
10.
10, very nice.
You're rolling hot.
And these are just straight 3-up saves. Could be 4-up.
Into the pygmies?
Yeah, into the pygmies. So you're not salamanders, just ignoring all the rules.
What can I say? What can I say? Salamanders, they're pretty good.
Ooh, does
I
drop a
see.
few.
Oh, 1, 2,
And a half.
2.5 dead. Oh,
Damn. In the last edition, that would have been the squad dead.
but it's not.
Really quickly, we forgot about the relic that was given to the captain. That basically
Yes.
gives every unit within 6 a feel no pain. So we're going to do the first right here, the 5 wounds lost on the pygmy Marine.
Yeah, so this is just a 6-up feel no pain.
Yep.
Wouldn't matter anything else. So we'll just do this so I don't forget. Okay, so
Okay.
1 just is just on full wounds, basically.
Okay, perfect. And then the 1 intercessor that lost a wound.
No.
Okay, finish up the shooting phase. The Ghost Arc shooting all of its shots into the intercessors. It will be in rapid fire range. So how many shots will that be? 20?
That'll be 20.
Nice, very nice. Jonathan just looking quickly through stratagems.
We use disintegrator cannons.
All right, so what does that do?
Every time it's an unmodified hit roll of 6, automatically wounds.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
let's
all
give,
right,
it, let's
so
give it a shot.
hitting on 4s, I assume, or 3s?
3s.
3s, okay.
We got hit first.
Looking for 6s for automatic wounds.
You got a couple there.
Yeah, definitely. I think 3.
Yep. Alright, so 3 saves so far.
All right,
And then this is 4 soon?
4s. 4s to 4. Oh my heavens.
3. 3 more. So 6
That's
in total.
why we need it.
6 in total. Okay.
2 up saves. 1 is wounded, keep in mind,
We're
but
good,
he
though.
saves them all on the
Thank
2
you
plus.
to the 2-ups.
Definitely. Space Marines in
Yeah.
cover, brutal. Alright,
Yeah.
so that's the shooting phase for the Necrons. I assume no charges. I don't really see anything too close. Jonathan is holding pretty much most of the middle of the board. Could be a
No.
little closer here
Yeah.
to the middle, but he is holding that one pretty closely. So it will be tough for Nico to contest.
Oh, for sure.
The Necrons have a long line across the middle, which is very
Yeah.
important. So it'll be interesting to see how Nico, responds to this with his force. Losing 2 aggressors was actually very big because, that's just straight automatic hits with the 12-inch flamers now.
Yep.
So it's pretty interesting. So we can move into Salamander's turn 1, and we'll see you guys after the movement phase.
Correct.
Alright everyone, so here you have it. Salamander's turn 1 movement phase over. The Redemptor moving forward towards the Ghost Arc. The single aggressor moving forward towards the middle of the board as well. Some of the tactical marines kind of just shuffling around to hold objectives. These three kind of shuffling as well. The eradicators moving up with the ghost arc in their eyes. They will be able to double shoot because they didn't advance. The intercessors moving forward slightly just to stay in cover because they are very durable there. He was looking for a charge, but you know the distance is a little far, so he's going to wait till next turn. The tactical marines in the corner staying still, and then the centurions shuffling just a little bit. So Nico is slightly contesting the middle of the board, but with only 2 models. However, the Redemptor is very sturdy, so beefy. He is a beefcake. So we'll see what happens.
This guy right here, he's just going to cast a nice, we'll do Fire Shield.
Okay. What do you need for that?
I think a 6. Let me check.
All right, so we did check it. It was a 6, but the librarian, his librarian actually has +1 to casting anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered even if it was a 7, but just good to know. And he's going to cast that onto the Redemptor, which will give it +1 toughness.
Toughness 8.
Do you have another power?
Yeah, we will go with Fire Shield.
All right, very nice.
Maybe I want to cast a Smite, though.
Decision.
Fire Shield is a -1 to hit and a -1 to... but he's got, I will be done anyways. I think we'll just hit a Smite because I want to try to kill that thing this turn.
You go Stark. Makes
Yes.
sense. All right. 1 of 5, a 3 and a 1.
And that does go off because of the +1.
So D3 mortal wounds?
D3 mortal wounds.
And that will be just
1. Okay.
All right, so 1 down on the Ghost Stark,
Yeah,
leaving it at 13 wounds. So that is it for the Psychic phase. So we can swiftly move on to the shooting phase after Nico decides what he'd like to shoot.
Yeah, let's see.
Alright, so to start off the shooting phase, this 3-man squad of tactical marines will be shooting its Melta-gun and its multi-Melta into the Ghost Arc, and then a single bolter will be shooting into the blue squad of 20 Necron warriors over here.
Correct.
Jonathan is using 1 CP to basically, what is it called? Sorry, I already
Rotate
forgot.
quantum shields. No, it's quantum deflection.
Quantum deflection. Basically giving the Ghost Arc a 4-up quantum shielding instead of its 5-up.
Neat.
So what are you going to start with?
We'll go with the multi-Melta first.
Okay, cool.
This is going to hit on a 4, and I can reroll 1s because I'm next to the captain. So that's a 3.
All right.
Cannot reroll that anymore.
Yeah, Salamanders did lose the reroll 1 hit roll now.
And then
Just
we'll go
the
with
reroll.
the Melta-gun. Can
One.
reroll this 1
Yes.
because of Mr. Captain. Okay, so that's
It's
a
on a
hit.
6.
Now I always win on a 4 because of your quantum thing, right? So on a 4, that's a 1 I can reroll because of the lieutenant.
Oh my god.
That's a 5.
You want to keep rolling until you actually get it? Is that how it works with Marines?
It seems like it. It seems like it.
4 up?
Yes.
Oh,
That's a 6. Okay.
Very nice.
Bolter.
All right.
Going to go into just the guys. I can reroll. No, I can't reroll the 2. I haven't used my wound reroll yet. Or no, I did.
That's a lieutenant reroll.
Yes,
anyways.
yes.
So
1 wound into the those guys.
A 5. Very nice. So he
Okay,
saves
nice.
a warrior. So that squad doesn't do any damage. Nico, do you know what you'd like to shoot next?
Yeah, we'll just go into the eradicators.
Okay, so they're going to be double shooting into the Ghost Arc. So this is the first volley of shots.
So 3s rerolling 1s.
Absolute filth right here.
Okay.
Oh, if he could have rerolled that 2, it would have been even grosser.
Yeah. 4s to wound though.
Okay.
Okay, so there's 2 ones here.
So why is it forced to wound? Is that a quantum?
Because of quantum shield.
Oh, is that how the rule works? Very interesting. Okay.
Okay, so that's 5 wounds, Jonathan.
You really had 5 wounds?
I had
Did
5
you see
wounds.
it, Dylan?
It was on the camera.
I was looking at you as I was filming, so
So
Nico
go.
probably
So let's
cheated.
check the check. Let's check the checks.
Oh,
It's dead.
Wait. Okay, so now.
4 go through.
Okay, so now here's the fun thing with Melta, everybody. I'm within 12, so
Who's
now
it fun for?
it's +2 damage instead of roll 2d6, pick the highest.
Okay.
So each of these is +2. Okay, well, look. So this is 10 plus 4. That was 24 damage.
You killed it twice.
Eradicators are a good unit, everybody.
Yeah, it's... GW giveth and GW taketh away.
All right, so Nico messed up a little bit by doing both rounds of shots at the same time. However, we can't really go back and fix that because just of the way
It's dead.
it's dead.
Okay, everyone, it's dead. It's fine.
What could have you done? What
I
could
could
you
have
done?
fired them a second time, and then I would have gotten an extra wound reroll.
Yes.
But I rolled 1s, so the lieutenant would have rerolled it anyways. It's fine. Okay, we killed it.
All right, next up in the shooting phase, this 5-man tactical marine squad will be splitting their fire a little bit. The 4 bolters going into the purple Goss over here of the Necron warriors, and then the missile launcher shooting into this annihilation barge right here. So you're gonna start with the missile launcher, I assume?
Yes. Does that have quantum shielding?
It doesn't.
It does not.
It does.
Okay. So on a 4. Yay.
It's on a 6.
On a
Obviously
4.
Crack missile. Wounds on a
wounds,
6.
and
Minus
it's
2.
minus 3 actually because of Devastator Doctrine.
Someone wanna
very
check that?
interesting. A 5.
Quantum shield.
Okay. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8 is going to be the bolters
Very
into
nice.
the blue squad on 3s.
Sitting on 3s. No
No
rerolls.
rerolls, but no, that's fine.
No rerolls?
Mm-hmm.
I got a reroll here though. 4s. Looks like I'm gonna
That's
need
healthy.
it. It's only 2 wounds.
Oh no!
That was wound. But I can reroll 2 wounds.
All right, 2 wounds.
Any AP, sir?
No AP.
4s?
4s. Oh, so
2 dead.
Haha.
Is that the end of the squad though?
Yes. So
Alright,
now
that's
you get
right.
to reanimate.
So how does it work? Will you explain how it works?
They have, so at the end of every unit's phase, I get a chance to reanimate, normally on a 5.
Mhm.
Because of Captain America shooting his ray at them, they get a 4.
That's funny.
Come on, baby.
So one is saved.
One comes back.
Very nice.
So one is
So basically how it changed is you do it at the end of each unit that shoots at them. And you
Yes.
basically do it for the casualties. And
Way
you do-
better.
And you do it for each wound, right? Basically.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. Pretty cool. So we can move swiftly on to the next unit. Next up, more of the same from this Tactical Marine squad. The Multi-Melta shooting at the same Annihilation Barge, and then the 3 Bolters shooting into that same Necron Warrior squad. So we'll start with the Multi-Melta. Hitting on a 4?
Yeah, I moved. Can no, can't.
No, can't reroll it.
Cannot
then
anymore.
6
and then
bolts.
just 2, because they moved, so I don't get Bolter Discipline.
Got it. So 1 hit.
4, 1 wound.
Wounds on a 4. 4 up save. He does fail it, but you can do the reanimation
Oh.
now. 4 up again, and he saves it. So
But
he
that counts-
dies and
okay.
swiftly comes back to life.
Gotcha.
Alright guys, we just want to explain one thing regarding the secondary objective for thin their ranks. Any of you want to just explain?
Yeah, so I took thin their ranks, and it's every time you get a kill that you add to a tally, and then at the end of the game you divide by the amount of kills you got,
Mhm.
and that's how many points I'm essentially going to get. So if I get 80 kills, I'll get 8 points. Now it's important for Necrons because with the reanimation, you technically kill them and then they reanimate, and then in thin their ranks, it also says that if any units are brought back, you can still add towards the score even though it was brought back, like with like boys or something, right?
Mhm.
So we are keeping track of the kills, and it makes me feel a little bit better when he does reanimate.
So basically, even though Johnathan did save 2 of his Necron Warriors, towards thin their ranks, those 2 kills will count. And
Correct.
it's kind of interesting because when they come back, Nico can just kill them again for that.
Right.
For
It's a
the
limitless
purposes.
supply for him. I'm
Right.
here to help.
Hey, thanks, man, thanks. So I'm gonna shoot some more at them.
Alright, so what unit would you like to shoot?
All right, missile launcher here is gonna shoot at the barge that I've been shooting at.
Okay.
And then the bolters are gonna go into the blue squad again.
Alright, so same thing. Run in the back with the Tactical Marines. The missile launcher, does it hit? On
It
5, it does.
This one didn't move. A 2, but I can do
Reroll
my
the
Salamander
Salamanders.
reroll.
And
1 wound
Alright.
and -3, sir.
A 6. Very nice.
I'd like you to stop that now.
Alright, and 4 bolter shots.
6 bolter shots.
6
'cause
bolter
These guys did stand still.
Okay, very nice.
3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Not a bad spread of hits.
And 4s. Just 1. No minus.
No minus, so 4. Nope, we'll reanimate on a 4. No!
No, so
Take that.
There you go.
Alright, so 1 more point, or 1 more tally towards thin their ranks, and another warrior dead. Alright, next up in the shooting phase, the Centurions, using a stratagem from the Salamander supplement, Crucible of Battle, giving them a +1 to wound. They will be splitting their fire a little bit. The Hurricane Bolters going into the 20-man Necron Warrior blob that's taken some casualties. And then the Heavy Bolters going into the closer Annihilation Barge that has been being shot this round. So, what are you going to start with?
We'll do the heavy bolters first.
Alright, cool.
You're gonna hit on 3s and wound on 4s.
Very nice. There are no rerolls here.
Nope,
'cause
they're
there's no
not.
characters
And they're not core either.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. So
And then 4s to wound.
correct.
Would have been 5s. But due to Crucible of Battle, it actually didn't help because those are all 6s.
That's
and 5s.
fine.
So 6?
1 reroll.
Yeah.
No. So that's 6 wounds, sir.
Alright, 6, 4 up save.
And -2. It's
-2, so it's going to go to my quantum shielding 5s.
5, so 2, so that'll be 8 damage already been destroyed. The Annihilation Barges actually have 8 wounds, so he did take 8 damage, so he is going to re-roll 1 to try and save it. On a 5+ because of quantum shielding, and he does on a 6,
Nice.
leaving the 1 Annihilation Barge on 2 wounds remaining. Except the Hurricane Bolters going into the Necron Warriors. How many shots will this be?
This is gonna be 18 again.
Okay.
Because it's rapid fire 6, but they don't have a bolter discipline anymore. So 3s, and this ignores cover, which is good. Okay, and then there's gonna be 3s to wound because of Crucible of Battle.
Very nice.
Okay, that's going to be 3, 6. Oh, I already used my wound reroll. 11, sir.
All right,
At no
11.
minus though.
11 saves for the Warriors, no minus, so 4 up save. Uh-oh, not great.
But you still do have reanimate though.
So how many did you lose? 4, 8. He lost 8?
So it's supposed to be 50-50, right? Isn't that what the odds are? Here they come. Here they come, baby.
So how many of the 8 does he save? 4 of them. That's 50-50.
There you go.
Okay.
4 more die.
Okay,
So
wait.
that's 8 models destroyed in total for thin their ranks, but because of reanimation protocol, only 4 from the squad were actually destroyed. Alright,
Correct.
next up in the shooting phase, the Storm Talon shooting everything into the 2 wound annihilation bars, just trying to take it down. So what are you going to start with?
Yeah. So we'll just go with. Well, actually, this I could do all of it together because it doesn't matter, but I'll just do the missiles first.
Okay, cool.
So 3s, 1 hit,
Nice.
and then 4. Now I might as well use my reroll here.
Yeah, might as well, right? No,
Nope.
no wounds for that one. And then what else do you have?
Twin assault cannon.
Alright, cool.
3s and then 4s.
Oh, wow.
Nice,
one miss.
Fred.
I made up
Yeah.
for it.
Force
4s.
wound.
Okay.
That's a very good roll.
That is a super good
What's
roll.
the minus on this, sir?
-2.
Alright, so 8.
8 and minus
total.
2.
Assault cannons coming
chances,
through.
but we might be due. We're not. Oh!
Still pretty good though.
Yeah, it was
That's
actually
not
kinda
bad.
close.
That was 1 each.
Yeah, it's 1 each.
To get him.
So the 3 wounds do go through on the annihilation bars, destroying it. Does it explode, or does it have like a thing to explode?
remember.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. New codex.
It does on a 6.
All right, so on a 6, that annihilation barge will explode. No,
Okay.
it does not. So he takes out one of the heavy hitters for the Necrons, and Nico only has a few more units to
Yeah,
shoot
just
left.
some more stuff. Just more stuff.
And next up, the single aggressor shooting his flamestorm gauntlets into this green Goss Necron warrior squad. How many shots total is it?
Just 2d6 now.
Okay.
Again, they
12-inch range though.
5.
Five.
Okay. All right. So just force wound, and I can reroll one of these if I want to. I don't need to.
Oh,
So
nice.
5.
5.
No minus though,
Full
sir.
spread. All right, so 5-4 up saves. He saves one of them.
But
So
you
that'll
get
be
reanimate
4.
though.
This is the blue squad.
Green unit.
Oh, green. They do have D4. Okay.
Oh, so 4 just died.
It sounds like it's lunchtime.
All right, next up the 9 intercessors. Oh no. So next up the 10 intercessors going into the blue Necron warrior squad.
Correct. All right. So this is gonna hit on 3s and reroll 1s.
Okay, very nice. Oh, nice.
We got some 2s in there, not a lot of 1s.
Yeah, just the 1-1. Is this all the shots from the first?
Yes. That was a hit. Was this one a hit? I think so. Alright. 4s rerolling 1s. Reroll these 1s, and I can reroll one of these, might as well.
For the Salamanders. Oh, didn't
Nope.
pick up any.
1, 2,
Not a
3,
great
4,
roll.
5, 6.
6
That's about average. That's
Okay,
about average.
-1. So you got a 5 up save. Oh wow, strong roll right there. 3 go through.
And this is blue or green?
Blue.
Blue does not have the beams, so these are straight 5s.
Does save 1 more, but 3 more tallies towards thin their ranks. Next up, the lieutenant with his master-crafted bolt rifle, auto bolt rifle, going into the same squad.
I'll do what Jonathan's doing. It seems to be working for him. 4s to wound.
Oh, did not
No,
help there.
but
You can reroll one of them. So 1 goes through.
one more.
-1.
Yes.
Saves it.
Very
In
nice.
style.
And then we'll just do the captain.
Okay.
He just
master
has a
craft.
regular. Oh no, he hasn't.
Master
He
craft.
has the auto bolt rifle too. Reroll that for himself. Oh no, he does not reroll that for himself. I forgot. He won't benefit from
Oh, they changed
any
that?
auras. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
2 wounds though.
Okay.
No minus though. Just the auto bolt rifle. So 1.
There's a minus?
No minus.
No minus,
So
okay.
1, and then this is green or blue, I'm sorry?
Blue.
Nope.
Alright, so 1 more warrior died. Next up, and lastly, I think for the shooting phase, the Redemptor Dreadnought is using Wisdom of the Ancients for 1 CP, and now you can choose whether to reroll 1s to hit or wound. He'll be choosing to hit,
Yes.
and the heavy onside Gatling Cannon did have some changes. So what are
yeah.
those?
Well, the heavy one didn't. Oh well, yeah, the heavy one did. It's strength 6 now, which won't really help me. But the small one got an extra 2 shots.
Oh, very nice.
So that's good. So I guess we should do them separately technically. So we'll go with the regular heavy onslaught first.
Okay.
So 12 shots hitting on 3s, and I'm playing Wisdom of the Ancient so he can reroll his 1s to hit.
Yes.
Okay, pretty good.
Just 1, 2 there.
And then 3s to wound.
Not bad. Can reroll a wound roll.
Yeah, I'll reroll one of these. Okay, Jonathan, you have 6 at -2.
6s?
1 goes through, or 1 saves.
And this is blue or
Yes,
green? Blue?
Blue. Pretty good then.
Does save 3 for reanimation.
Okay.
Alright, next up the Fragstorm Grenade Launcher going into the same squad.
Yeah, gets max shots because they're over 11. So there's
Oh, yeah,
on
it is blast. Good
3s.
point.
You can reroll 1s. Nope. And then 4s, but there won't be any AP on this. 1, 2, I already used my hit reroll. 3, 4, 5 more, sir, but no AP on these.
4s.
Okay, but I do kill one more.
Alright, and then lastly, the small onslaught Gatling cannon.
Well, I have the Icarus spot too.
Lastly, it's Monday.
Okay, reroll this one. Okay. 3s. I already used my reroll. 4 more -2, sir.
4 more -2. 6 up saves. Saves 1, and then for reanimation, saves 1 more. So 2 actually die, 4 more tallies towards in their ranks. I'm sorry I said lastly, there's also a rocket pod.
Yes.
Coming at the same squad. D3 shots, 2. These are -1 to hit because they're not flying.
Correct. So 4s. Can reroll the 1 because of his. Nope.
Some of the agents,
3 to wound. 1 and -3.
Oh, I didn't even get a save, so we'll call that the reanimation.
Okay,
Yep,
so
so
just
one
one
more
more
warrior dies. Alright, so that is it for the shooting phase, so we can swiftly move on to the charge phase. Only one thing charging, the Redemptor needing a 7 into the blue Necron squad.
Yes.
Will he make it? A 4 and a...
Yes.
4 and a...
Oh, sorry, that's a 6.
A 6, so 10
So
inches.
10 inches.
So he makes it into the warriors, and we can go into the fight phase. Alright, so 5 attacks on the charge for the Redemptor Dreadnought, hitting on 3s because of 3s or 4s? Does the fist incur a -1?
3s. There is no
Threes?
-1.
Okay.
So 3s.
Pretty good spread.
All except 1.
I'll accept
So we'll just
one.
pretend shock assault didn't happen and it's full house. 2s to
Two to
wound.
wound. Can we
Reroll
one
this
of them?
one. Okay, so it's 4 that are just dead because it's -3.
Reanimation.
Reanimate. 1 comes back.
Alright, so on the pile-in, the warriors were able to get towards the objective. Fortunate for Johnathan because he did choose the secondary objective associated with this mission, so that will help him. And he does have, how many attacks, or how many guys are left? Just the 9? Yeah, 9 guys remaining.
There's only 6 that can actually attack.
Okay, so 6 attacks, I assume they only have 1 attack each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me, 8.
8 attacks, okay. So 8
These-
attacks
these are on
coming in
2s?
from the Necron. Hitting on 2s?
They're still,
Oh, okay.
will be done.
Okay.
6s.
And this is going to be 7s. You are safe, my young friend.
Yay, go Dreadnought. Yay.
Alright, so the end of turn 1, the score will be 10-1. Johnathan just scoring the 1 point for raising the banner on objective 4 over there, and Nico scoring a good amount of points. 4, I believe, for Bring It Down, because you killed 2.
5.
5 points for Bring It Down?
Yes.
Okay, and then what did you score with the oaths?
Okay, so this is kind of confusing, but it's score. There's like 3 oaths, and this is like an objective from the Codex. So I get 1 for every score 1 victory point if any character vehicle or monster unit was destroyed by an Adeptus Astartes unit from your army during that battle round. Score 1 victory point if I don't fail morale or if I don't fall back, and score 2 if one of my guys is wholly within, or one of my units is wholly within 6 of the battlefield.
Okay.
This guy is. So it looks like I can't score 2 because I killed 2 vehicles, but I can only score 1, so I'm getting 4 for that this turn.
Okay, so 4 for all the oaths total?
Correct.
Okay, and still to a maximum of 15 throughout the game.
Correct.
The thing about the center was, Nico kind of forgot about it at the start of the turn, but because he had the movement, we're just playing his intent was to do that, because if he would have remembered, he would have done that. And
Of
Johnathan
course.
doesn't really have anything to contest it anyways, so that's what would have happened. So at the end of turn 1, it'll be 10-1 in Nico's favor. Necrons still have pretty good board control, so we'll see what happens.
He's gonna cash out on the primaries because it's gonna be very hard for me to get there, and by the time I do get there, even if I've killed a lot, I'm not sure I'll be enough to to win on the points.
Definitely. Alright, so we'll move into Necron's turn 2 and see you guys after the movement phase. However, quickly before we move into turn 2, we must do morale, and obviously that's what's important for scoring. So Johnathan did choose to auto-pass this squad, and there'll be his 1 auto-pass for the game, actually. And then we have 1 morale test to do for the unit, the purple unit over here, who lost 6 guys. So based on a 4+, nope, a 1.
Very good.
Courageously brave.
Thank
Very
goodness.
nice.
I mean, they're robots. They better be.
That makes sense. So we can move swiftly on to turn 2. What will you be doing this turn?
In the command phase, the Techromancer will heal them D3,
Okay.
bring back 3.
3.
Bring back 3,
Very
and I will
nice.
spend 1 command point to do it again
Okay.
with the Deathless Arise.
Oh, 6.
6 come back.
Very nice. So 6 warriors from that unit, and they had lost a good amount of their guys. So I think they're going to be sitting around 15 models again. Pretty crazy stuff. And that was the command point, basically, that he just got for free in this command phase. So he's at 4. And then you have a reanimation over here as well.
On purple.
For the purple guys. Another
more.
2 warriors. Is that all the reanimations?
Yes, sir, it is.
Alright, very nice. We get to 8 warriors in total back in this command phase. So other than that, we can see you guys after the movement phase.
Jonathan.
Alright, so just one quick thing before we move on. We did do just 2 things wrong for the Necron. So basically what happened is, when the Redemptor was attacking, we were supposed to do the reanimation after all of its weapons shot, but it didn't really make a big of a difference. However, we did miss one other thing. The Necron warriors do natively reroll 1s for the reanimation, so that could have saved some of the Necron warriors. Jonathan, how are we feeling? It's a new codex.
Disgruntled, but I did cheat him with Redemptor, so I think we're square.
The Redemptor honestly wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It
but-
only matters if like you're gonna kill an entire unit, because it's not technically a feel no pain. Because if I would have killed the unit with a Redemptor, then they wouldn't have come back at all.
Definitely.
It wouldn't have mattered much. I hope you all forgive us for that one.
It's a new codex.
And again, he didn't reroll once to reanimate, so we'll just let that fly.
Yeah, we got to go in for turn 2, and you know, he got some of his warriors back, so we'll see what happens. Obviously, rerolling 1s is kind of a big deal, but we will get that right for the rest of the game. Alright, everyone, so at the end of the Necron turns 2 movement phase, the warriors all across the board moving forward, taking even more of the middle of the board. The purple squad and the red squad over there pushing forward onto that objective. The Annihilation Bar is kind of shuffling back this way. These big walkers coming in behind the Necron warriors on both flanks. What's this guy called again?
Techromancer
The Techromancer.
and a Cryptothrall.
And the Crypto Thrall kind of coming over here, using these 2 units to kind of screen the Terminators from coming in, especially because of Jonathan's secondary objective, where he scores 2 points for each table quarter that does not have an enemy unit in it, and the flyer does not count towards that, so that's why he did score 4 points for that, or will score. He did score 4 points for that. Other than that, yeah, he's pretty much just trying to take the middle of the board, and there was another addendum for the protocols. He said the wrong one. So which one is actually?
Yeah, we're actually Protocol Southern Storm, the one I swapped from last one. So it is, if a unit performs an action, it can still make an attack with the ranged weapon.
Okay, very
what I
nice.
selected.
All right, cool. So there's no psychic phase, so we can swiftly move into the shooting phase. Do you know what you want to shoot, or do you want to have a second?
We can
Alright, so
go
starting the
left,
shooting phase. These 10 Necron warriors shooting again into these 5 tactical marines. 1 did take wound last round, so 10 shots. Hitting on 4s, 3s. I forget. What do you hit on? 3s?
3s, but we go 4s because it's dense, right?
Oh yes, 4s, because of the dense cover. And then wounding on 4s. Oh, very nice.
Wow.
6 saves.
What's the minus here?
It would be 1, but you opt to ignore that.
So 2 plus.
2 ups.
On any ones, a guy dies. So 1
You did kill one.
Yay!
So 1 kill 1.
Pygmy Marine. Alright, so next up we have this unit of Necron warriors shooting up, and kind of interesting, so the Mefric Dynasty actually adds 3 inches to their Gauss weaponry, so they have a 13-inch rapid fire, making it so that 14 of them are in range of rapid firing these, and 2 aren't, and for those rapid fires, it's actually -2, so finally Nico will feel the wrath of a negative AP from these guys.
I don't know what that is.
So 28 shots coming in from the the AP2 Gauss weaponry. So hitting on
Come
3,
on,
hitting on
purple.
4s because of dense cover. Hard to tell, just based off the
Still
first.
pretty good. Jonathan's rolling pretty good.
About
today.
average, I'd say. Like 1 more 3 in there. Very nice. And then 4s to wound. Looking to get as many as he can, trying to get these guys off this annoying building.
Murphy.
So that is 6.
6 minus 2.
So you do have 3 up
Oh,
save,
no.
8 cover.
It'll be a 4.
4 up, 4.
Yeah. 4 ups.
Oh, wow, you
there
make a
we go,
solo
baby.
one.
You've killed 3.
3 of them destroyed.
Okay, so I guess I'll
That
keep in
is
this
huge.
launcher.
And then the 2 not rapid firing in the back. Oh, double 6, ominous. These still are -1. So, oh, just 1 goes through. 2 plus.
Yay.
Saves. Alright, next up, the Annihilation Bard shooting all of its weaponry into the Centurions over here, and there will be a CP. Talent for Annihilation. Basically, wound rolls of 6 will do an extra mortal wound to the unit they are shooting at. So what we're going to start off with.
We'll do the Tesla.
Okay.
Explode, baby.
6s, granting 3 hits, only 1 6. Hitting on 3s, that's not bad.
It's even. We're back to where we were.
And then what are you wounding on?
These
4?
are 3s.
3s, okay.
String 7.
Very nice.
How many have you got?
6.
6 saves, 2 ups again.
Yep.
Looking to just blink off any wounds that he can. I see 1
I see
under
1.
there.
Oh,
And
two.
there's
2.
Very nice.
And there's 2 mortals, too.
Oh, and 2 more? That will kill 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you want to use a CP or anything.
No, I won't use a CP. I'll just let one die.
Okay, so 1 Centurion dies, each one a huge blow to the Salamander force.
So you fell 2?
Yep.
Perfect. And then we have...
Alright, and then next up, 3 shots from the Gauss cannon. These do D3 damage. Hitting on 4s, or 3s, sorry. And then wounding on 3s. 2 go through,
Minus
3.
minus
4
3,
save?
yes, because they have a 2 up naturally. Stick them both?
They love it.
Nice.
Yep, we're good.
They love it.
Alright, next up, this guy right here, the Techromancer, shooting his Staff of Light at the last Tactical Marine. Hitting on 4s, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s.
3s.
Nice, 2 wounds.
Minus?
Minus 2, sir.
Oh, very nice.
4 ups.
4 up save.
Oh, I already failed one.
Oh,
you
he
failed
failed
both,
2.
so
Wow.
you killed him.
Alright. Tactical Marine squad down in this dense cover. Alright, next up we got this warrior blob in the middle, splitting its fire, half of the shots going into the Tactical Marines, half into the aggressor. So which would you like to start
Might
with?
will be done on both green and blue like last time.
Alright, perfect. So these
We're
will
at-
be hitting on 2s.
We're on 2s. This is toward the flamer.
Okay.
Thank God we got the 2s at least.
Not
Still
bad.
a lot of 1s.
And then wounding on 5s, I think, right? What's the strength of it?
Yes, only 4.
Okay. Oh, very good.
We want him dead.
These are rapid fire, so minus 2. So that is 7 saves at a minus 2.
Onto
The aggressor.
aggressor. All right, so he's in cover technically. So he gets a 4 up.
Aren't I in the
No,
same cover?
he's in the cover.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. Put it straight up. 5 up.
5 ups. He's dead.
Yay!
Goodbye, aggressor.
Alright, the same thing at the remaining Tactical Marines. Hitting on 2s, very nice from the Necrons with this power. Dropping a few just to the 1s, and then 4s to wound. Trying to plank as many
Oh,
wounds
heavens,
as he can.
Mercury.
This is also minus, yes?
Yes, because it is rapid fire. 6.
6.
Alright, let's just make
6
a couple
saves,
of these
5
here.
up
5
saves.
ups.
Does
Make
drop
1, so that's
ooh,
1, 2.5 dead.
2.5. So
So
leaving
I'll take
just
this.
the special weapon. One of the special weapons.
I'll take the melt. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, next up, the Necron Warriors to the back. 6 rapid firing into the plane. Hitting on 3s. 4s, because they are flying. That is a good point.
Yeah.
And then 5s to wound. 2 saves for you, Nico.
2 minus
And
2?
minus 2.
2 minus 2, so that'll be
5 up
a
save.
5 up. Make
So
one fail.
1 wound down on the Storm Talon.
He has 11 left.
You
So
have
we got
ones?
4 regular shots. 1 more save, no minus.
No minus. Oh, mine? Oh, they ignored it.
No, I got a 1 anyways, though. So,
Alright, so 2
he's
wounds
done it
down
then.
on the Storm Talon.
Okay, cool.
Alright, cool. So what else do we have left for you to shoot? Could shoot his pistol weapon. Oh, but you can't shoot into combat, so you can't do that. So you got the warriors that could shoot into the Redemptor. Because you can shoot in combat. What? Oh yeah, that's only vehicle thing. Snow pistols. Just kidding.
Haha.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, because the Staff of Light over there for the Techromancer, he cannot shoot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the shooting phase, unless you have something to shoot twice or anything like that, Jonathan.
We're not Marines.
You want to charge?
Alright, so that will be it for Necrons in the shooting phase, so we can swiftly move into the fight phase. The Redemptor actually gets to fight first, so 4 attacks because this isn't the turning charge.
Oh,
2 hits,
2
Two
dead.
wounds.
2 dead. But you can reanimate them.
and that is the end of the attack cycle, so we can't do the animation. And what do we do on 1s? Reroll them, but there's no 1s. Alright,
2 more.
so 2 more warriors die, and then he's got a few attacks that will count up in 1 second. Alright, 10 attacks from the warriors in retaliation after losing 2 of their brethren.
Brothers.
On 2 still?
Brothers.
2's hitting just because of the ability. And then 6s or 5s? 6s, I assume, based on that. So, the Redemptor stands defined in the middle of the board, however, it's not
Yay.
wholly within the deployment zone. When do you score that? At the end of your turn?
End of the turn.
Alright, so you will be scoring points, and just to keep track, at the start of the turn, Jonathan was holding 2 objectives, and Nico's 1, so he will score 15 points for
Yes.
that. In comparison, Nico will only be scoring 5. And then Jonathan also is holding 2 of the objectives in the middle, which is a secondary objective for him for this mission. So we'll go into Nico's turn and we can explain the points situation kind of after Nico's turn and during Nico's turn because things can change.
For sure.
One thing to note as well, because of the protocol, the reason these units over here were able to shoot, he was able to raise the banners, which I forgot to mention. He just raised the banner on that objective as well as that objective. So basically, all 3 of these objectives have banners raised on them, and because of his protocol, he was still able to shoot with that one. So I'm pretty sure Jonathan, this is all the points he will score. He's not going to score anything at the end of the turn, because all of his, at the end of like the battle round, he scores everything at the end of his turn. So I'm pretty sure that's 21 points?
25.
25.
22 plus 3 banners.
Okay, and that is because of the Vermin one. Basically, he's holding, no enemy units are within these 2 table quarters right here. He got 15 points for holding all 3 objectives. And then he's
3.
3 for the
second
banners.
unit,
Very nice.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, that was
good.
a good turn.
Pretty good. Alright everyone, so at the end of Salamander's turn 2 movement phase, the phalanx of intercessors and eradicators moving forward towards the middle of the board, surrounded by the characters. These tactical marines moving forward, those tactical marines kind of shuffling backwards, as well as the centurions. And that's pretty much it, other than the Storm Talon and the Redemptor, but the MVP of the game, hopefully.
Yes.
The Thunderhammer Terminators coming screaming into the back of Johnathan's deployment. Eyes on the Annihilation Barge, I assume, because, you know, or the Necron Warriors, depending on what survives the shooting phase and what doesn't.
Right.
2 juicy targets. So other than that, we can kind of swiftly move on to Nico's Psychic phase. The Psyker, can he cast only 2 powers still?
Yes, he can
Okay,
only
2
cast
powers,
2.
but he has an extra. So what powers would you like to do?
Alright, first we're going to do Smite.
Okay, Smite on a 5.
Get a +1 to
With a
this.
+1, so 6.
So
D3 mortal
D3
wounds?
mortal wounds. 1.
And that's going to be
So
on
Necron Warrior is dead.
this warrior squad.
Yes. Can you reanimate for mortal wounds? Well, because there's things you can reanimate from and things you can't.
Let's check the book.
Yeah, let's check.
So one warrior is destroyed because you cannot reanimate from a mortal wound. And just one quick addendum, Johnathan is losing 1 victory point because he wasn't able to raise the banner here because there are enemy units in range of that.
We got him on the ropes.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so what's the other psychic power?
The next psychic power that I'm going to do is Burning Hands. This is the one that I got because I took the relic.
Very nice.
It's going to make it so that he does mortal wounds when he attacks.
Okay, cool.
That's a 3.
I don't think that'll
No,
pass.
it
It's
didn't.
definitely not a 4.
It didn't go off. It didn't go off.
Alright, next up the Eradicators, and Nico is going to do it right this time. And we are in the Tactical Doctrine, so what does that mean?
I can wound on 2s with my Melt-A-Guns and Flame Weapons.
Very nice. Alright, so Eradicators, the first volley of shots.
I can't reroll
2
this one.
hits, and then 3
2's to wound.
2's to wound.
Okay, so those 2 just go straight through.
Alright.
Okay, so these guys were within 12.
So he's dead, was what you're saying.
Well, hold on.
That's 4, 5, 9
5.
damage.
9 damage.
How
He
many?
only has 6, my friend.
Yeah, sorry.
Does he explode?
He does on a 6.
Alright.
Roll it up, Jonathan.
Oh,
Nope.
no. So he does not explode.
Okay.
But that walker is destroyed very easily. Pretty flimsy unit, not gonna lie. But the
Yeah.
Eradicators basically
Remember what we
delete
said at the beginning.
everything. Delete everything they look at.
Yep.
So what's the second round of shots? Can it shoot at 2 different things? There's no restrictions?
It can, yes. So let me just see something.
Okay. Alright, the Eradicators shooting their second round of shots at the Technomancers, -1 because this is Jen's cover.
Might as well. 4s, they'll
Oh,
miss, and I can't reroll anything. So, yeah, there we go. See what happens when I do it separately? That happens.
Next up, the Phalanx of Intercessors. 20 rapid-firing bolt rifles into this warrior blob.
Yes.
Absolutely disgusting. Hitting on 3s?
Yes.
Rerolling 1s because of the captain, because they are core.
Yeah.
Cannot reroll any of the 2s anymore because of the Salamander
Because they got
change.
heinously nerfed. Basically unplayable if you ask me.
Jesus Christ.
Forced to win rerolling 1s, and this will be a -2 now because of my
Tactical Doctrine.
tactical doctrine.
Very nice.
Just 1. And I can actually reroll that 1 still.
Yep.
No, it didn't help. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, sir, at -2.
9.
That's why you're supposed to charge. As soon as my turn is over, I was like, hey, I probably should have charged. 9, no minus?
Yeah,
-2.
-2.
-2.
So 1.
And that's the attack sequence, so you get to roll these.
And the, what are you resurrecting on?
5s.
Okay, don't touch them yet because there's 2 1s there. I'm not forgetting this time.
That's
I
what
did
happens
say-
when I forgot.
Alright, so how many died in total?
3 die.
Okay, and how many dice were there before you did all the
9.
There was 9?
Sorry, 8.
8?
8
Okay,
die total.
perfect. Alright, next up we got the Tactical Marines, 2 bolters going into the Necron Warriors over here, and then the multi-melta going into the Annihilation Barge.
We will declare Quantum Shield, something, whatever.
Alright,
Rotate Quantum Shield.
so basically +1 to the Quantum Shield roll, and because it's sticking out a little bit, that's where you get in the line of sight. That's not
Also,
obscuring.
multi-meltas are 2 shots. I forgot.
Oh,
Lots
yeah.
of changes. I'll remember this time. All right, multi-melta did move, so 4s.
Oh,
1 hit.
1 hit?
Oh,
Nice.
see,
No
there we
reroll.
go. Now 2 to wound.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, 4 to wound.
Oh,
I will
reroll.
reroll that.
Because of Salamanders.
It does wound.
Ooh, on a 4 too.
Keep rolling until you get it.
4 on the Quantum Shielding does
Thank
save it.
God.
Okay.
And then we got the 2 bolters.
Yes.
Oh, I will do that in 1 second.
All right, so then this is gonna. Sorry, it's only 4 shots. I don't know why. 3s, and then
Hits.
4s. 2 and -1, sir. So it just negates your cover.
2 and -1, so we're back at 4s. We save 1.
Alright.
We animated on a 5+. We do not.
Alright, so
Another
1
one bites
dies.
the dust.
Alright, next up, this Tactical Marine squad in the back. 3 bolters into the Warriors, the missile launcher into the Annihilation Barge.
Correct. So, missile,
Oh,
nope,
did it hit?
misses.
No, on a 2.
Hits though this time. I re-roll that. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, well,
I just cheated. Oh, what was I thinking? All right.
I was so confused.
I'm
I
so
was too. I was like, what?
No, I'm so used to the. I mean,
The Salamander roll.
Yeah.
I get that.
So,
2 hits from the bolters.
4 is to wound. Can re-roll this one.
Yeah, that's true. Did that one
Just one at -1.
Okay, so 4-up save or fails it. Reanimation protocol, a 5, so he saves it.
Okay, so he's still alive, but it's still.
Next up, the Centurions returning fire on the Annihilation Barge, who took out one of their number last turn.
Yep.
And 1 CP is being spent on Crucible Battle, doing +1 to the wound roll.
Correct. So this is going to be the first 12 heavy bolter shots.
The heavy bolter shots?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Better than last time. 4s though. I mean, I need 4s anyways. Just 2.
Rerolling one of them? Just
1.
2? Minus of 2
Oh, sorry, just
or
2.
1?
Yeah. -1.
Double 1.
So 4 damage.
4 damage down on the Annihilation Barge.
And then we have the Hurricane bolters.
Alright, very nice.
Another. Oh, this is 24 actually. Oh no, they're not rapid firing. Silly me. That was my plan.
They took it off. They took it. So rapid fire is gone from Hurricane bolters.
Correct. Okay, Jonathan, now you on 4s to wound. Just 2 more at -1, sir.
What's the
2
save
more?
on it? 4 up? Is it 3 up to 4 up?
3 up to 4.
Okay.
Well, I had a 4 up invuln anyway.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
So 2 saves.
So he's got 4 left, right?
He has 8 total. You've taken 2. He's got 6 left.
The heavy bolters are damaged too, so you took.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and he went 2 of them got through? Oh, yeah, 2.
So 4 wins remaining.
So,
Alright, the Redemptor shooting next. Only the 2 Gatling cannons can shoot, so we'll start with the heavy ones.
so he's gonna be on 4s, and I'm spending a CP. I'll go
Wisdom
down
of
right
the
now.
Ancients?
Wisdom of
again?
the Ancients.
Alright, very nice.
Because I'm
Rerolling.
rerolling 1s from the lieutenant.
Okay, so 1 to hit.
wound. 4s. Pretty good.
Alright, so he's rerolling 1s to hit from the Wisdom of the Ancients.
Yes.
No 1s. And then 1s to
Okay.
wounds are rerolled from the Lieutenant. And he's winning on 3s.
3, 6, 9, 10 at
$10.
-1, sir.
Ooh. So 10 5-up saves?
10 5-ups.
Alright. See how many go through. He saves 2 of them. So that'll be 8 reanimations after this next
Yes.
flurry of
Do
Gatling
that right.
cannons.
How many are left?
There are 4, 8, 12 remaining.
Okay. And you just lost 8.
He just lost 8.
First 4. You can
Before
kill him.
reanimation,
You can kill
though.
him right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Reroll the 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. Didn't help. I only got 4, so unlikely. Oh.
No, 2.
And I'll reroll 1 because I didn't need to use my reroll yet.
Yep.
Just 1 more, sir.
Alright.
Any minus?
No. Oh, -1. -1.
Minus 1.
That makes a big difference.
So that'll be 9 reanimation protocols because that is the end of that shooting.
Correct.
And you're reanimating on a 4 or 5?
4, 6, 8, 9. A 5 because he killed the useless reanimator.
does save 3 of them.
Game.
So 6 do drop.
6 drop.
Nice.
The Storm Talon pilot might have something against the Annihilation barges because he's trying to kill the second one on 4 wins remaining.
I don't like it.
So the missile launchers?
Yes. So
Alright,
he's going to be on 3s.
Very nice. And one interesting thing about the Storm Talon is it did lose strafing run in the new Codex.
2, that's...
You can reroll the wound roll though.
You're right.
Yep. 'cause it's
I
not-
forgot it's a vehicle. 1 wound.
All right.
-2, but... so 5 up?
Quantum shield? No, he did shield it. It would have been a 4 up.
4 up. Okay. So D6 damage. 5.
So that is the Annihilation barge destroyed. Does it blow up? It does not. So both Annihilation barges did. Really, all that's left for, well, not really. Actually, all that's left for Johnathan is the warriors and the characters. So pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. What else do you have to shoot? You could double shoot the intercessors.
Yeah, I'm just going to do my characters. I still have this guy left.
Oh,
and then,
the multi-melta.
Yeah, and then
Or the
we'll go
melta,
from
counter
there.
melta.
Right.
All right, next up, the captain shooting into these warriors. 3 shots from the mastercrafted auto bolt rifle.
2s. He does not
Yep,
reroll
yeah.
this thing. Thank you.
And
I got to get used to that.
And then moving on
4s.
4s.
And I can
Can't reroll
reroll
that
1. 2 at
2.
-1, sir.
So saves 1. Can't do that reanimation right now.
Yes.
Is that the end?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
only a gun. So he saves 1, but 1 towards the tally.
Okay.
And then
I'll just do the
lieutenant?
same thing with the lieutenant.
Cool. Same gun.
Yes. It sits on 3s, though.
Okay. 2 hits.
4s. Can reroll these ones because
Oh,
of
no.
himself.
No, because he.
Okay, I'll reroll 1, though.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't benefit from his own. 1 more at -1, sir.
Okay. Fails that one, and then you can't do the reanimation now. So fails the reanimation as well. So one warrior does die. So interesting thing to note, the lieutenant and the captain do not benefit from their auras because they are both core, not core, right?
Right.
So they wouldn't benefit from
I think
each
the
other.
lieutenant benefits from the captain reroll.
It's kind of interesting.
I'm not sure though. Well, it's fine. It's
It
fine.
didn't affect this roll, but we'll check that
We're
out.
gonna go with this guy now.
Okay, the combi Melta. If you guys can
Yes,
see
we're
him
firing
on
both
you.
profiles.
And what are you shooting at?
Melta first. At
Into
the
the
warrior.
warriors?
Yeah, this is
Okay,
all you can hit. One hit. One is melted. Do you want to? Oh, you can't reanimate yet. Am I within range of the captain? Don't think so. Yeah, he's good. So I can reroll these.
These are bolter shots from the combi.
Yep. So one hit.
One wound.
One wound.
All right,
Minus
very
one.
nice.
Another fail?
All right, so two
So
reanimation.
two reanimate.
That's it total?
Yep.
Nope.
All right, so that is 2 more warriors dead.
Nice.
All right, so at the end of the shooting phase, these intercessors are going to shoot once again. And that's the new rapid fire stratagem, right?
Yes.
They changed it.
They changed. The thing is, it works with everyone now, so you can shoot assault bolters again,
Oh.
and the stalker ones, which is good.
All right, pretty interesting.
But yeah, we'll just rapid fire into the warriors, start finishing them off, and it is at the end of the shooting phase now that we have to do it. So
20 more shots.
Three's rolling ones.
Very nice.
Some ones in there.
Few twos.
And I
as
do
well.
have to remember I can't re-roll them. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry if I don't have it worked out of my system
Force
yet.
wound. All right, what toughness are they? 3 or 4? 4. So force to wound.
Force to and re-rolling ones. That's pretty good. And then I can
Can
re-roll
one of 3s or 2s.
these. There's a 3 in there.
Yeah, there's 2 3s in there. Yeah,
It
there
does
you go.
help though. So
All right.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and minus 2, sir, because I am in tactical doctrine.
Is that 6 up saves? Uh-oh. So he does save it. Hey, you actually saved 5 of them. So
That
that
still should be. Oh no, there's 7.
yeah. So you still
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the.
I
you
can
have
still reanimate.
Yeah.
Okay,
reanimate.
nice. Yeah, go ahead. Go for
So
it.
just these guys are left.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That'll be 6. You save
One!
one of those.
Hey, good roll.
5 guys die, leaving 2 warriors remaining. Alright, so to start off the charge phase, the phalanx of intercessors charging into the warriors, engage with the Redemptor. Pretty much can't fail, like a 4-inch charge.
11.
11.
Okay,
Ooh.
so we can go far. I'll move them in. Let me see where.
Alright, next up, these 4 tactical marines trying to tie up the warriors. They do need a 7 to get to them.
Correct.
5 and a 1.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright,
Oh,
so they
that's
do
okay.
fail the charge. Anything else you'd like to do?
Of course.
What?
The Terminators.
Oh, 9-inch charge into these warriors?
Yes.
I would assume.
Yes.
Will he get it first try?
I didn't
Johnathan
re-roll it
has stood up for this.
specifically.
7.
Specifically for this. Let's go, baby.
A 1 and a
Okay.
2.
Well, that's a CP right there. That's a CP right there.
Of course.
Come on, baby.
Come on,
Come on,
Terminators.
baby.
No,
5 and
no,
a
they
2.
don't
The
make it.
Terminators
Uh,
left. Oh, that is the tough part about charging with a deep
Unfortunate.
strike.
That's okay.
What else you got? Anything
All right.
else?
I think I'm going to charge my characters.
All right, the lieutenant and the captain into these warriors. Looks like a 7.
Lieutenant needs a 7.
Okay.
So we'll go in.
5 and a 1.
Okay.
Ooh,
Captain will need farther than that, so maybe an 8.
A 7.
Wait, he also needs a 7.
I think he needs an 8 because he is an inch behind him.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
so he
eight.
will not make it. That's
All right.
okay.
Missing everything by
I
1.
mean, I'm sad the Terminators didn't make
the
it.
Necron gods favored me. Just, whew.
The Catans.
Okay. So we'll fight real quick.
All right. All right, starting off the fight phase, the Intercessors, 30 attacks doing the first batch of 15, and he is using 1 CP for Gene Rot Might. 6s to hit are automatic wounds.
Correct.
So looking for those 6s.
Oh,
And he is
okay.
able to reroll the 1s for wound because the lieutenant is in range.
Okay, so these miss, but that is already 4 automatic wounds, so
Nice.
I'll just keep that there.
Yep, and just roll the hit rolls.
4s to
Wounding
wound.
on 4s. Can reroll that 1, as well as a 2 if
Yeah,
you'd like.
I might as well. Okay, Jonathan, so if you want to take 9 saves right now?
9?
Yes, for now. And then I got a second round coming in.
9 saves for the
wound.
wound.
Necessary.
No minus, though. There's about 6 warriors left in this unit, so 4 up save. He does fail.
I don't do it. Plus the, you said plus the mortals, right?
What?
You said plus mortals?
No, no,
No,
more.
no,
Oh, no,
6
no.
6 are just automatic wounds.
Alright, so you have 5 in your pool for reanimation later,
Yes.
because he still has another
Okay.
section of attacks. 15 more attacks.
Correct. We could get in because, like, fighting up and down
Yeah.
and...
So if he kills the last guy, there won't be any reanimations, right? Okay, that's how it works.
Alright. And then 3s to here. I didn't get any 6s.
Oh, wow.
Oh, maybe.
Uh,
There's a hope.
You're ready to
5?
roll the 2.
Yes, I
5.
did. So
Can you
5.
tank it? Does the last guy 5 4-ups?
Not
No.
even a little bit.
So the warriors are destroyed. That is the first unit of warriors completely destroyed,
They
I
are
believe.
valiant warriors.
They were.
Hooray.
They're holding the middle for 2 turns. Very nice. So that is the end for the fight phase. Nico really only has to consolidate One more guy over here that'll hand it.
Yeah, I'll just consolidate this way. Just grab the objective, but you guys get the idea.
Yeah, definitely. So very, very nice stuff. We'll tally up the points and then we'll explain to you.
We have morale on those guys.
Oh yes, we'll do the morale in a second as well. So I'll be back in 1 moment. All right, so for the morale phase, pretty much anything but a 1 fails. But with a new morale, even if he fails, there's a good chance of him staying with that one guy.
Yeah, so you need to roll 3 up for him to stay.
There, he stays.
Okay, so he's got
Roll
one more
morale,
left.
he definitely would have left.
Dun,
So one
dun, dun.
warrior runs away. No need for any on other units, so let us just tally up the points. So after totaling up those points, that will be 25 to 22. Nico scoring 13 points this turn, 4 for Bring It Down, 4 for all 3 of the oaths, and then 5 for holding 1 primary objective at the start of the game. So pretty close game going into turn 3. Johnathan has to whittle down some of this firepower with his Necron warriors. Pretty much playing the objective game because his big guys are dead. It's tough to say what's going to happen. 25 to 22 going to turn 3, so let's see what the Necrons can do. Alright, so we're back at it again with the Necrons. Turn 3 command phase because we have some resurrections to do. The Technomancer over here will bring back D3, so just 1 purple is back. Hey, it's better than none.
Absolutely.
And then the Overlord is dropping the orb down, the green marble, to try and resurrect 19 from this unit. They'll be on a 4+, and he's rerolling 1s because they are warriors.
Come on, green.
Looking for a lot of 4+s. Okay, that's actually doesn't look too bad. And there's a good amount of 1s that you can reroll as well.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. So 2 1s to reroll.
Oh, there's 2 over here too. I pulled them out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't pick up
No,
any
it didn't do
extras.
anything. It's why I
That's
get
what
them.
happens when you forget.
And then
So 9.
So 9 guys. So from 1 to
Hey,
10, that
that's
is
pretty
not
good.
bad
Oh,
at all.
my protocol. I
Oh.
can reroll one of the dice.
Okay, so he's gonna do an extra. Is that for every
Yes.
unit?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So another one. So you get
10.
11 back from that warrior,
That's decent.
warrior unit, and then the protocol for this turn is Protocol of the Undying Legions.
And you pick the second one. So
You
that's why I rerolled the 1 dice.
Very nice. That's cool. All right, so at the end of turn 3 moon phase for the Necrons, these 2 warrior squads trying to take on these Terminators over here. The 2 blobs over here kind of still shifting around objective 1. And the Overlord, after dropping the orb, looking to take something out over here, as well as the Technomancer under this Mechanicus building coming towards the Intercessors and the Redemptor Dread as well. So, Johnathan, what would you like to start off with the shooting phase?
Let's go the red.
Okay, left to right again.
So we're all out. So there are...
Of rapid fire.
Yeah, so it's 10.
At the Tactical Marines, the 4-man squad that is remaining. So
Threes?
hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. That'll be 2 saves, Nico. So
No mind.
3 up save.
3 ups.
Fails 1.
Fails 1, yep.
Okay.
I'll just
So
put it
1
on
wound
one of
down
the
on one of
bolters.
those Pygmy Marines. Alright, next up in the shooting phase, this warrior squad starting the fusillade fire onto the Terminators using disintegration capacitors. Basically, an unmodified hit roll of 6 is an automatic wound. So we're going to do it in
Alright,
the
wait. Before this happens, I will spend 1 CP for a stratagem. I think it's called Stand Your Ground.
Mhm.
And basically, because they didn't move, I can add +1 to their saves.
Very
so they'll
nice.
be getting a +2 because of their storm shields.
I can't do rude gestures in case there are children watching.
So, the 4 shots that are not rapid fire coming in first.
Is this the mortal wound one, or is this the?
No, this is not the mortal wound one. This is
Okay.
6s or automatic wounds.
Okay, so you got 1.
Okay.
1.
So 1.
So
2 plus save.
2 up save.
Saves it on a 6.
Nice.
Stylish. And then you have 6 guys, so 12 shots rapid firing at -2. Which will still be a 2 plus save. Do you have any 6s there in the hit?
No.
Okay. So 6 saves.
6 saves. You
-2.
stay. 2 ups. Terminated have 3 wounds now.
1
1 goes through.
Alright.
Okay.
So we're going to swiftly move on to this warrior squad, I would assume.
I think we're going to swiftly move on to the car. You guys a little bit later. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
And you will be using 1 for talent for annihilation. So unmodified wound rolls of 6 is a mortal wound. So that will actually be really good against these guys. Hopefully to like get lucky. He needs a big roll for this one, honestly, because he's trying to protect objective 4.
Yes.
Johnathan, show me something.
Not projecting objective 4 cost me the game. That was really, really stupid. That was really stupid. I'm very embarrassed.
It's okay.
I had the flanks protected and right down the middle.
It's okay. They failed the charge. I don't think anyone's more
Hitting
embarrassed
on
than me right now.
threes. That is a strong roll, Jonathan. One more 2 in there.
Hang on. Oh, is it 6 to wound?
Yeah, 6
Are you
is to
sure?
wound.
Can we take it to hit?
I think you're gonna roll better on the wound.
There's a 2 in there.
Last time you said that.
Looking for 6s. 6s are mortal wounds. Come on, Jonathan. That's
There's
good.
only 3 max, but we'll take them.
Oh, that's 5 mortal wounds.
No, it's only 3 max, unfortunately.
Oh,
I know.
really?
So is it in addition?
Yeah, in addition.
Okay. So how many saves? Okay, so you took 3. So 1 Terminator is dead and 1 is down a wound. How many saves? do I
10
have to make?
saves.
10 saves.
It was a good roll.
So 2 1s would take down another Terminator.
4. Hey, it's possible.
2 1s, 3 1s.
There
3
we
1.
go.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
so 2 Terminators down and 1 wound down on another.
Killed 2 of them.
Not bad,
Okay.
Jonathan.
Okay.
Not bad. All right, next up, the purple Necrons shooting into these guys. 2 of them are out of rapid fire range, so we'll do those quickly. 1 hit. 1 wound.
And this is into these guys?
Yeah, and 1 has lost a wound, so
Yes.
on a fail.
5 up.
One.
Oh, he lives on a 6.
That was a 3 up, because those weren't the rapid fire ones.
Oh, okay.
But 30 shots coming in from the other 15 who are in rapid fire. Hitting on 3s. Ooh. A lot of 1s and 2s in the middle. Maybe the outskirt dice. I think you flip 1 over. So, yeah, you flip this 4 over, so it doesn't really matter. Just -1. And then 4s to wound.
How many we got?
A good amount. Yeah, it's very good.
12?
12 at -2. 5 up saves.
Oh,
4
12 minus 2.
picking.
Perfect. 5 ups. I don't know how many moons I have there. I'll count afterwards.
You have 7 remaining.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
2, 4. Yep.
So
No.
Tactical Marines are destroyed, kind of freeing up this flank. Centurions and TAC Marines over there still remaining. And is that it for your shooting? You could shoot the...
falls and throw, and I've got a staff of light.
Alright, next up in the shooting phase, the Staff of Light from the Technomancer is going to shoot first, and then the Crypto Thralls will follow after. So the Staff of Light into the Intercessors, by the way. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. What's the minus?
I believe 2.
Okay.
We'll let him roll, and then he can...
What's the damage?
1.
5 ups.
-2.
Does
Okay.
lose an Intercessor.
So 1 Intercessor's dead. Let's take 1 from up here.
Alright, nice. And then the 2 Crypto Thralls.
They have pistol 2.
So 4 shots in total.
4 shots.
Oh, they have, do they 2 pistols each, or 1?
No, 1 pistol each.
Okay, so 4 shots.
On 3s,
Nice.
does the next 2
3 hits. Cryptech. 4 swoop.
Oh!
Good job,
Alright,
Crypto Thralls.
so is that all the shooting? This guy have a shot, or no?
He does not. He's got
Alright.
a big war sight.
Alright, so would you like to move into the charge phase?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay, what would you like to charge?
Let's go Schmuckholes into Intercessors,
Okay.
and Big Poppy into Big Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Big Poppy is in the Overlord, and Big
Okay.
Daddy is the Redemptor.
All right.
You translating? And then we'll try
For the
the
people.
longbow balloon you choose
Okay.
over here.
Then I'll spend the CP to Overwatch then.
Alright,
'cause
so
I can
these
get
guys will be
fives.
doing an 11-inch charge into the Centurions, and they will be using defensible terrain to Overwatch on 5+.
Yeah.
So what would you like to shoot first?
We'll go with the bolters first because they're in rapid fire now.
Okay.
Okay, so on 5.
Hurricane Bolters?
Yeah, Hurricane bolters.
Looking for 5s. No rerolls on this one. They're hitting on 5s because they're
He does get to
defensible.
reanimate,
Sure.
but he doesn't get to get closer, from what I understand. Okay,
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
so force. No rerolls here. Oh wow.
Only 1 wound.
2 wounds and -1. I
Alright.
don't know why I did that
These
one.
are
2
fives?
5-ups. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then, so 1 for now, and then we'll do the heavy bolters. And you can do the reanimate. Yep.
Heavy bolters on 5s. Pretty
not
good.
bad.
Pretty good.
Can't complain about that.
Definitely not. 3s to wound, and you used the wound reroll already.
I did. Foolishly, but I did. That's fine. Though.
5
That's
more
fine.
saves at
5 more
-2.
saves at -1.
Oh, -1.
These are also 5s.
Okay, he saves 1, so you got 5 reanimations in total. And then you can reroll ones, don't forget. So,
And I can reroll 1 because of my dog turn.
oh yes.
So nothing. Let's just make sure it was okay with that.
Alright, 5.
An 11-inch long bomb charge into the Centurions after losing 5 of their number, trying
Purple
to tie them
power,
up.
baby. Channel Barney the dinosaur.
6 and a...
Oh! Nice.
Absolutely epic
Hey,
stuff.
pretty nice.
The Purple Warriors clambering over the corpses of the fallen 5 and trying to avenge them. Next up, these Warriors charging into the Terminators over here, just trying to, muck them up.
Right.
So
Hero.
5, that'll definitely make it.
And then we'll do the green.
They need an 8. A 6 and a 6 again. Oh my god, imagine failing a charge.
Alright,
with a knife.
Terminators, it's your time to shine.
And then quickly, we'll just do these charges. The Necron Overlord going to the Redemptor. Really can't fail. On an 8. Very nice. And then the Technomancer. Can't fail as well.
Easy.
Starting off the fight phase, the Purple Warrior's over there. Consolidating, so now that they can't fall back next turn and shoot. Because if you're engaged with the barrier, you can technically fall back and shoot. So, 10 attacks coming in. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 5s, I would assume, because of the Centurion's superior toughness.
Let's go back down there.
Switching it up on me, and he failed all 4. That's
Did I
what
win?
you get. He did win. All right, what do
Yay.
you want to do? These warriors, or would you like to move?
You can do all of them together because I don't have any, unless they're
Interrupts.
hitting differently, but I don't have any.
I should have done my pilot on. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry. The people can see this. The strategy of the piling. Exciting stuff on the channel.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's out.
All right, we're gonna do both Necron Warriors squads fighting at the same time. 13 attacks going in. And he is using disruption fields to add 1 to the strength characteristics to his unit. So you'll be winning on 3s then?
Oh, wait.
What?
Wait. Okay, you messed this up. Because now we can't do them all together because the
Oh,
strategy.
you can only do it on one.
Okay, we have
Alright, so we'll reroll.
Reroll.
Alright, starting off the fight phase, we're going to go with this unit over here. 10 guys attacking using disruption fields, adding 1 to their strength. So hitting on 3s.
Nico cursed me.
And then wounding on 3s. Didn't make a difference.
Take 3, baby.
Alright, 1 has 1 wound, so looking for 1s.
One has 1 wound on him.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So,
Sorry, that's right.
one, so he's down to 1 wound left.
Don't
Alright,
worry, the
and then the other
heroes that are
squad?
the yellow guys. So we
Oh
said
god.
4.
The piss Necrons.
What?
Wait, how many are you attacking?
4, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these 2 can attack.
Why? It's over here.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, remember it's half an inch
It's
now.
half an inch now. They kind of screwed us. Oh,
3s to hit.
shit.
4s to wound. Just need to take 1 wound off to get 1 off.
Give me a 1,
Don't roll a
skeletal
1.
bastard.
A
He's-
4.
no, he's alive.
Alright. So, they're tied up. That was the important part.
Yeah.
So, fighting with the characters now. Nico can't interrupt because he only has 1 CP. Alright, the Technomancer and the Crypto Thralls will attack first. So, Johnathan is going to explain some of the rules.
The Cryptothals are actually little nasty beasts, and when they're next to a Cryptek, they get pretty powerful. So they go to an extra +1 weapon skill and ballistic skill, so they go to 3+, and they have attack characteristics of 6 each.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
the hell? Okay, so 12
So
attacks?
12 attacks on 3s, -1 damage,
Oh, it's -1.
strength 5. Yeah,
Hitting
mine-
on 3s.
Of course, -1. Son of a-
Wounding on 3.
I should have lied.
What's the fun in lying? How many?
He's doing the wound roll right now. So 4.
4.
-1, so 3+ saves. You lose 1 wound.
1 wound.
Okay, and then you got the Technomancer.
Technomancer
Very nice. Interesting name.
has 1 attack.
Wow.
Oh, the Crypteks are beasts. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Any minus?
-2.
Oh.
5 up.
It factors in.
How much damage? Well, it doesn't matter because it kills 1.
Yeah, I just killed the 1 intercessor.
No, I like this guy. No, I like that guy better.
Alright, next up, the Overlord on the Redemptor Dreadnought. 4 attacks with his scythe. He's already dropped the orb, so it's time to attack. Hitting on what?
Hitting on 2s.
Very nice.
What's the strength?
No, it's a war sight, not a void sight.
Yep.
Yeah, war sight. So hitting on 2s, it's +2, so strength 7.
Okay.
So 4s.
Yep.
3.
I should
3.
say right now, I'll play duty at. Oh wait, I don't have to. What's the minus?
-4.
-4
Yes.
and 3 went through.
3 went through.
Okay.
6 damage.
So 6
right?
damage. I
Well-
can't do anything about it.
No, I'm sorry, it's flat 2. The void sight is the.
Oh, it's a flat 2, so it's a 1.
So 1.
damage.
Wow, good thing I don't have to play that stratagem anymore, or I might be out of 1 CP.
Alright, starting off the Salamander's fight phase, the Redemptor. 5 attacks because he was charged with his Redemptor Fist.
3s. That's all hits.
Oh, disgusting.
2s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, that's 5.
4
Sir.
pinball.
He's got a 4-up invul. I don't see the
We're
problem.
going to the
here.
bridge, we're going to battle.
Oh!
How
One
much
goes
damage? D3?
D6.
Oh, there it is. You can still kill him. He's only got 5.
Oh!
There it is.
Let me make sure it's D6. I didn't change that.
Son of a bitch, man. Oh,
We just learned a thing. The Redemptor Fist is now D3 plus 3
Yeah,
damage.
so it would
have been
it's
6.
still 6 damage.
That's way better.
That's whack.
Good thing
That's
we're at
disgusting.
Green Tower Games. I'm going to buy Marines.
There's a lot on.
Alright, the Intercessors, 19 attacks going into the Technomancer and his little thralls.
Yes.
Attack.
Die. Heathens.
And you can...
Can't reroll 1s. I'm not in range
These
of
are
my
T5.
guy. T what?
T5, sir.
Oh, that's stupid. 5 to wound, and I can reroll once because I am in range of Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy.
Yeah,
Lieutenant.
that's his name. And that was for the Salamander reroll. Okay, you have
6 saves.
6 saves, sir.
I have a 3 up. How many minus? Nothing,
No
right?
minus.
So wait, how many
I'm a
wounds
tactical
do you
doctor.
have between the 2 thralls?
4.
So roll 4 at a time, just in case they all go through. So 4. So what's the save?
It's a 3 plus.
3 plus. You failed one, and now you can roll the last 2. So you're good. You lose 1 wound on 1 thrall.
Nice.
Centurions, 9 attacks because of shock assault. 5 from the sergeant, 4 from the regular guy. Hitting on
Correct.
3s or 4s?
3s. Wounding on 4s. Reroll 1. I'm good at making things.
Right.
Just 2, sir.
2 saves. Any minus?
No minus.
Okay, so they don't have. I always thought they had power fist.
No.
Okay.
They're not
At
that
the end of the round?
Yes, you get to reanimate them.
1 is reanimated.
So
one
one's
is
down.
dead. All right, next up, the Terminators attacking this Necron unit that Nico has deemed the Piss unit. He's using Fury of the First,
Yes.
+1 to hit, so he'll be hitting
Plus
on
1 to
3s.
hit with my beautiful Terminators. Die.
Thunderhammers hitting on 3s.
Oh, there's some 3s in there.
Can't reroll anything though.
No, but there were some 3s in there.
Hitting on 2s.
2s.
Rerolling 1 of them. Good thing.
Oh,
There's
good
one
thing
of them.
there's just 1. Okay, now this is only -2 though. So you have 3, 6, 9, sir.
9 saves on this.
-2.
So 6 up. He saves 2. Nice. So you have how many reanimations? Saves 2 more. So how many reanimations was that in total?
We lost 5.
5. Okay, so 7 reanimations. So 5 Necrons dead from that unit.
Nice.
Okay, so at the end of Salamander's turn 3 movement phase, the Storm Talon has entered hovered mode and come towards here. The Redemptor coming towards these warriors. The Terminators falling back, allowing other things to shoot at it. The Intercessors, as well as the Eradicators and the characters moving forward. And then the Tactical Marines looking to charge into those warriors and shoot them up a little bit, as well as the Centurions falling back. So we can swiftly move into the Psychic phase. So what are you going to start with?
We'll just go with Smite.
Okay.
It's going to hit that unit there.
Trying to take out...
Goes off on a
Crypto Thrall.
10. No, Super Smite, but D3.
So
Still
1.
1.
So
Okay,
take
so
out one of
just
the
go back
Crypto
there.
Thralls, and then what other power will you do?
I'll do the Jazz Hands one. So the one that gives me mortal wounds if I
Okay,
charge.
nice, on his charge.
Goes off in 10.
Okay, very nice. So the Librarian does mortal wounds on his attacks and the charge.
Nice.
Alright, to start off the shooting phase, the Storm Talon shooting everything into this Necron blob right here, this one.
Correct.
What are you starting with?
We'll go with missiles first,
Okay.
because they're over 11 right now, so it's automatic 12 shots.
Very nice.
So 3s and then 4s on the missiles.
Okay. Alright, looking for 4s on the wounds. Just 2
Just 2.
to start, no minus. Saves them both.
Nice.
Alright, then what else? Do you have? Assault cannon?
Yeah, the assault cannon.
Those are the only 2 guns on it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So hitting on 3s.
Did not do
Just
that.
to remind everyone again, it is in hover mode now.
3s, and then reroll another one. So that's 4, 5, and -1.
Okay, so 5 ups. That is 3 saved, or 3 failed, and then this is the end of the shooting for it. So
Yes.
you can do the reanimation protocols. And he saves another 1.
1. You can reroll that one. Reroll 1.
Oh yeah, reroll the 1, because does not matter, but it's good to remember. Really quickly shooting the Combi Melta guy into this warrior squad. Just 1 bolter shot though.
Correct. On a 3.
On a 3 it hits.
On a 4.
A wound.
1 wound and -1.
Alright.
Good. Reanimation?
That's it. Just 1 shot.
Nope.
Hey, you get
Okay,
to
1 more warrior dies. Just to remind everyone, Nico is still in the tactical doctrine.
Yep.
Next up, the captain shooting into the same squad. 3 shots from his mastercrafted auto bolt rifle.
Correct.
Hitting on 2s, and then
Yep.
wounding on 4s.
4s.
None.
Nothing.
reroll
Reroll 1. No.
No.
Lieutenant will do the same thing.
Okay, hitting on
Hitting
3s though.
3s. I think he does reroll 1s from the captain. Because he's...
Ah,
okay, so it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Okay, so 4s.
Okay.
Reroll 1 for being a salamander. 2 and -1.
Okay. 5 up saves, fails 1, then reanimation protocol,
Oh.
saves 1. So no die, 1 for thin their ranks. You know what you like to shoot next?
Yeah, let's go with the... We'll go with the Eradicators. They'll just go into that squad.
Okay, 3 eradicator shots.
Yeah. So, so hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. On 2s, 2 wounds. So 2 are dead so far. I'll do the second round because they gotta finish shooting first. Can we roll this one? Okay, so 4 total, sir.
4 total eradicator shots go through, so those are like 4 reanimations. So 3 fail, 1 survives.
Nice.
Alright, next up the attack marine squad over here, the missile launcher shooting its frag missile, 3 bolters, and then a bolt pistol.
Yeah, we'll go with the frag missile, might as well.
Okay.
3 shots.
Wait, isn't it more than, it might be max.
Oh, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, just barely.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
So on 4s. Okay, I won't reroll one of these. On 4s again. 3
wounds, and
3
then
wounds.
it's not the end of the sequence, so we'll do the bolters next.
Oh no,
They don't-
he can take the saves
They
though.
don't auto die.
He can take the saves though.
Oh, the saves, my bad.
Yeah, they do. There's no minus?
2,
No
no,
minus.
so 2 are dead.
So 2 reanimations to do at the end.
And then I'll throw a crack grenade. Might as well.
Nice.
It's
3s to wound.
I'll reroll this one. Nope. And then 6 bolter shots. 3s.
Very
And
nice.
then
4s
4s.
to wound. Picks up
Hey,
5
5,
more.
minus
5 more
one.
saves. Minus
That was a
1.
good
Do the tactical doctrine. Looking for 5 ups. Saves 2. So you got 5 total reanimations because it's the end of the shooting for them. And that saves 1
the luck
more.
is failing.
Okay.
Next up, the Redemptor Dreadnought. Nico using the 1 command point he generated from the command phase for Crucible of Battle.
Yes.
Adding +1 to the wounds. He's going to put all the guns, except the big gun, into this squad.
All the guns in our big gun in that squad. All the rest into the smaller.
Okay,
Or,
so
well,
you-
they're the same size, but
Okay.
yeah. So
The
here's
big guns first?
Yeah. So this is gonna be on 3s or rolling 1s.
Nice.
Okay. And this is gonna be on 2s now.
Wait, so are you doing Crucible of Battle or?
Yes.
Oh, you're getting the reroll ones.
I'm
From
getting
the
rerolls
captain.
from
Got
it.
it.
Yeah. So I don't really need that, but dreadnoughts are cool.
2s to wound.
Reroll it for the thing.
Oh.
3, 6, 8. Sir, you have 8 saves at -1.
Oh wow, very good save
Nice.
roll. 2 fail.
Um,
And then-
But that's gonna be it for them. So you
Oh,
can,
yeah, you can do the
take those
reanimations,
reanimations right now.
saves another one.
Okay.
Only lost 1 to that.
Okay. And then 8 shots into the other squad.
Okay. From the smaller Gatling cannon.
3s rolling 1s. Nope.
Just 3 hits, 4 hits.
4 hits, and then
And then working on
2s, rerolling
twos.
1s because +1 to wound.
So
So 4 more at
fours.
-1.
On to the other squad.
No.
I like it. So
so
4
4
fails.
dead. Okay.
And then he's got to do the
Yes.
rest of the weapons.
Yeah. So we'll do the shots for the
11 shots.
yeah 11 shots. Okay.
From the
I can see
grenade
why they're
launchers.
pretty good. Okay. 3s. Reroll this. And then this
Ooh,
will be
very good.
3s to wound now, and it will be -1 because I reroll 1 for the lieutenant. I don't think I've rerolled 1 for my what's it called?
No, you haven't for your
So,
Salamanders. You're using the lieutenant rolls.
yeah,
How many is
3,
that?
6, 9 and -1. sir.
9 and -1 because of tactical doctrine. Crucible Battle coming in big for that roll.
What's AP?
-1.
-1.
Looking for 5 up saves, 2 saves, and you still got the rocket pods, so we're going to save those.
Oh well, they're dead. They're
Oh,
dead.
you killed them all? Oh yeah, so you won't be able to do reanimation. So these
Oh,
5
sad.
have died. Really quickly shooting the 8 intercessor pistols into the Technomancer and his Crypt Thrall.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s, rolling 1s because of the captain.
Yep. Okay.
So 6 hits,
4s to wound,
rolling 1s because of the lieutenant,
and then
you
reroll
one
one.
of the other ones.
So 2 so far. 3. 3
So
saves on your
on your.
dude there.
Oh, did you roll any 4s actually? Because he is toughness 5 on that guy.
I may have. I don't remember.
How many did you fail? Oh, okay, just on a 4
No
plus.
minus, right?
No minus. We'll say on a 4 plus.
That wasn't the one.
That wasn't the one. Okay, so you're good.
Okay, so you're good, yeah. Because you were wounding on 5s because they are toughness 5.
Right.
Alright, so you can move into the charge phase.
Correct.
Nico knows what he wants to do. The Redemptor needs an, what did you need? 9 or 8?
Need a 9.
A 9. Into these warriors. A 1 and a 5.
he's
No
not
command
making it this
points
turn.
to reroll. And then the librarian, did you want to get him into the next?
Yes, of course.
Technomancer
I'll
for
charge
the
him
mortal
in.
wounds?
It's kind of a far charge. A 6?
6. Ooh.
Might make it if I go around that way. I think he's good.
Yeah, it's over
Because
6.
it's-
yeah.
yeah.
So you're good.
Okay.
So he does get into
And then I'll
the
charge the captain in 2. He's gonna need longer now, but if he spikes a dice, so at 8, I think that might be good. 6 that way, and then 2 that way. He'll be.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So the captain gets in as well on an 8. Needed an 8 for sure.
Yeah,
Based
yeah,
on
yeah.
that measurement.
Okay.
And then, do you want to charge those warriors at all, or no?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so
So
the
these guys are gonna go in here.
Tactical Marines go into the warriors. 5.
They make it. I'll just go into base so we can't.
And they are they on the barricades? If you wanted to Overwatch, I'm not sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Johnathan.
Johnathan, you are on the barricades technically if you wanted to Overwatch on 5 pluses, but only if you want to. They are defensible, so he is going to do it, putting him on 1 CP.
Good.
So how many guys are remaining in that squad, Nico?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All
You
right,
get
6
12
hits.
shots.
So 12 shots at -2 AP. Rapid firing. Could be good. Looking for 5s. 3. And then 3s to wound or 4s? 2. 2 at -2.
So I get a 5 up here. Nope,
Oh,
that does kill 1.
Alright, so it was pretty worth it. Yeah. Alright, the Librarian looking to do his mortal wounds on the Technomancer. He's got 5 attacks hitting on 3s. Every hit is just a straight mortal wound. So that is
3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds.
Because of his psychic power, that's how it
Okay,
works.
so 2 kill the crippled roll,
Yep.
and then 1 spells over.
Yes. Alright, and next up, the Captain looking to finish him off. He has 3 wounds remaining, no invuln, so most likely to do it with the Mastercrafted Power Sword.
Yes.
It's now +1 strength.
2s. Oh, no rerolls.
No rerolls on his own ones.
But it is 3s now.
Mm-hmm.
I can reroll one of these for the thing.
Nice.
So Johnathan, you have 4 saves to make and -3.
I do not have a save, my friend.
2 damage each.
Unfortunate. So
He
the
will be removed.
sad days for the Technomancer. Lastly, in the fight phase, the Tactical Marines looking to take on the Necron Warriors. So he's got, how many attacks from the normal guys? 9?
6. They only have 1. 2 because of shock assault.
Got it,
But
got it.
so the sergeant is actually going to have 4 because the chancellor gives him an extra one.
Yes, and this is now AP -1.
Yes.
So hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 4s.
4s.
1.
Okay. Wait. I'll use my reroll. 2 at -1.
2 at -1. Looking for, 2 fails, thanks to the
Yes.
-1. And then we got the
Here's
regular
the-
attacks.
Yep.
5. Winning on 4s again. 3 more. No minus on these ones, so 4 up save. So he's got 3 reanimations to do. And he does save one of them, so 2 bite the
been cut
dust.
down.
4 warriors attacking really quickly. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. You had 1 extra attack.
There's a
4.
fourth. I didn't see
Yeah,
the fourth guy.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Reps.
Does
Oh.
kill 1.
My
It's
sweet.
for this unit who lost 7 in the phase. Looking for 1.
Oh, hey.
Nice. And then this unit, how many did they end up losing? I believe it was 6.
I believe it was enough to definitely make morale.
Yeah, definitely. A 5.
So that is morale. So 1
we do
runs.
3.
1 runs,
And they're
2
half.
pluses, and then
So we're
2 more leave.
No, 1 more.
Oh, sorry, 2 in total, my
Yeah,
bad.
2 total.
Alright, everyone, so at the end of turn 3 for the Salamanders, Nico ends up scoring 13 points, making it 42-35 in Jonathan's favor at the end of turn 3. However, despite that, Johnathan is actually going to end up calling the game because if you add in thin their ranks, which is technically scored at the end of the game, Nico would have an extra 11 points. So technically, at this point in the game, it's 46-42. And Johnathan can really only max out scoring 13 points a turn, and that's if he holds this objective for the rest of the game, which he most likely will not. Really, there's just not much left for Johnathan to hold the objectives. The only one he really has a strong hold on is 1, and there really isn't much for him. There really isn't much for him to kill the Redemptor and the Storm Talon, especially because he only has 1 command point remaining to boost his stuff, and really the only things that's going to give a good amount of firepower is this 1 Necron Warrior blob, and they're kind of far from the action right now. So we're going to call it at this point. Technically, it's 46-42 in Nico's favor, but as the turns would progress, Nico would definitely run away with the game. There's just not much left for
Let's not say
Jonathan.
run away. We'll give him the victory, but not a run.
Jonathan just wanted to eat dinner, so that's why he called it. So we will
Hey,
go
fair
into
enough.
the wrap-up of the game and talk a little bit about our impressions about the game in general, the MVPs, and then our thoughts on the 2 new codexes. We hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you guys in the wrap-up. Alright everybody, so there you have it, another battle report in the books. Nico with his Salamanders taking on Jonathan's Necrons, and Nico taking the victory in turn 3. Johnathan conceded, obviously spoke about some of the reasons why. So you guys want to kind of speak about the game, impressions about the codexes. Johnathan, since you're the guest, you can lead off.
I really wanted to maximize reanimation. Everyone talks about it being viable, and we haven't seen it online yet, so I want to do it. I think I took it way too far, bringing 80 warriors. But it was fun. It was fun, and I think we calculated it was about 56 reanimations total. So it
Yes.
definitely works. But you need heavy hitters. I need destroyers. I need the new big guys to take out some heavy stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So it was. I mean, I hung in there for a while, but once you can't kill big things, you're doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I think that if you did have the heavy hitters, then I think for real I was actually in trouble because you get rid of the dread, and that's the one that was mowing stuff down. You get rid of the flyer, I what do I do against the Necrons? You know, how many points is a warrior?
13.
13. So a unit of 30 is like 360 points.
No, there's only 20. You have max 20.
Oh, max 20. Okay.
So you take three max of 20. So take out the 20 I took and remove them, and you're still not left with a lot of points.
Yeah.
Destroyers are 55, so you're trading for about 3 or 4 destroyers,
Right.
which I desperately could have used.
Yeah, I think honestly, like just to like tailor the list and like put me in a spot of bother, you could probably maybe like ditch like 1 or 2 squads of the warriors. You still want a lot of bodies though, because we saw how resilient they were.
And Immortals with the T5 makes a big difference.
Right, of course.
And if I had 1 more day or 2 more days, I would have finished the close combat one. I've got a 12 race, 9 of the new destroyers, and that's a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's a whole different ballgame. That's what makes the Codex so interesting nowadays.
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of unit choices.
Well, and you could have 4 or 5 real builds nowadays, which makes it a lot more fun. A lot more fun.
Yeah,
Right.
so it'll be interesting because obviously Johnathan, like you said, he has those models. So next time he comes on with the Necrons, we can see a totally different build.
For
you
sure.
know, I have models too to make a Necron army, so I'll definitely build something that Johnathan doesn't have as well, just for some variety on the channel. So do you have any other initial thoughts about like the Codex? Any favorites? Anything that stood out to you?
I just like the fact that you can have a lot of different builds. Close combat has always been a big fan of mine. I know a lot of people enjoy it, and now it's viable. And a lot of things are viable. And the Silent King is going to be a whole new dimension. We haven't had a chance to put him on the table, but I can't wait to watch people do it. Maybe we'll do it and see what happens. But just the variety allows makes it a lot more interesting and a lot more fun, as opposed to just the Doomsdays? What are they?
Doomsday Arc.
Yeah, Doomsday arcs, and that's just not fun. This is a lot more interesting, a lot more variety.
Got it. And Nico, did you have any thoughts on the
Totally.
Necrons or thoughts in general about the Necrons?
I think they're good. I think they're good for sure. I just think the one weakness, like obviously, just with Jonathan's list specifically, was just the lack of the anti-tank, the anti-vehicle. I was also playing Salamanders, and we all know Salamanders ignoring AP -1. That's pretty strong. I also have extra wounds on all my attack Marines today, which I think is actually going to be super good for Devastators too. So I might go back to using Devastators.
It's going to be so annoying, especially with those like chaff bolter guys in the squads
Right.
with 2 wounds
Right.
now. Yeah.
But at the same time, still having those 10 wounds in those 5-man squads that is relatively cheap, just going out and like capturing objectives and stuff, like I think that's what's good because in the game I was like for sure getting overwhelmed, not so much with killing, but just like board control. There's a lot to deal with, so I just figured I'd just try to push one flank super hard, and then when that side crumbled, then the other flank couldn't really catch up to do something. That was my plan anyways. I wish the Terminators made the charge. Unfortunately they didn't. They did what all my Terminators
I don't
do.
know they've ever had against me.
They actually, ironically, the one time they did work was against Johnathan. When I first got them, he played Dark Eldar, and
God, that's right.
they made their charge there. That was the only time I think they've made their charge.
That
but
was brutal.
I'm holding out hope that one day they will make it, because I believe in them. And Terminators are cool with the Thunderhammers. But Johnathan. So, what do you think of the Marine Codex, though? Because I have my own thoughts about this, but do you think that it was nerfed enough?
It was a good start. How much did the mini Marines go up in points for the extra wound? Was it 2?
I think 3 points.
3 points for an extra wound. It's hard. I mean, you saw the power here. It was very, very hard to move them. Salamanders with the -1 is a big deal, but I think that you're going to see a lot more mini Marines holding objectives. The problem with Marines is it's an elite force, especially yours. You never had a lot of bodies before, and you were able to field a lot more than usual, right?
Right.
And at 2 wounds a pop, they were very hard to move. So
Yeah, with 2 wounds across the entire army, Marines in cover are just going to be so
Oh,
obnoxious.
goodness.
And obviously Salamanders are kind of like the antithesis of that
Right.
obnoxiousness, but like it's pretty crazy. I don't know, is it hard, like between both of you, do you guys notice a difference tangibly playing with like this new codex? I know it's been the first game, so it's hard to tell, but do you guys notice like a tangible difference with like the changes?
Yeah, for Marines, I do, just because obviously, like, I wasn't rerolling on my Centurions, so they weren't as effective as they used to be. Which is fine. They still, they still blasted basically anything that came next to them. And but a big hand of that was using this Salamander supplement with the +1 to wound. That was big, which I guess is up for debate if we can use the supplements or not. I was told you could. So I really apologize if I just cheated the whole thing and the supplements are supposed to be gone and like we're supposed to wait for them. Because I realized that would pretty much ruin everything. But I don't know. I think that, like, I still think they're super strong. Because, again, it's kind of a thing where, like, it puts a limitation on yourself, but it also takes one out. Because it means that the Centurions don't have to just follow around the captain all day.
And I think that's definitely the way those units were intended to play. I think,
right.
especially that's going to make a big difference with a lot of the Graf battle tanks. Because
for sure,
you always want, like for me, because I had the Repulsor Executioner in my force, obviously I want it to be near the captain because you want to make the most out of all that shooting. But like thematically, I think it makes way more sense for it to be like doing its own thing around the battlefield.
Right,
so
exactly.
I think that is a change that's better for the game.
You had a lot less rerolls.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
The Salamander change is
missing the hit. I was missing the hit reroll for sure. I mean, the wound reroll's fine. You know, I guess now our big thing is ignoring AP -1 because ignoring AP -1 is a super strong ability,
and especially sitting in cover.
Right. We see that in the Sisters of Battle. On Space Marines, it's even better.
Well, it's also interesting too because that stacks well with your Terminators because of the shields,
Right.
the way they change
Yes.
storm shields.
Yes.
And then that strat made it a 1+.
Yeah, which is actually interesting because actually maybe there's an argument to be made where I can't use the supplement. I really hope that I can because I was using
void, delete
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I will give Johnathan the victory if I just cheated this whole game, but there's a stratagem in the Marine book that is similar to that Salamanders one. So it's +1 to save against 1 damage weapons. I'm pretty sure.
I've heard conflicting reports, so I'm not sure what the answer is.
So you could play that on 2 units if you're playing Salamanders. Technically,
gotcha.
you know.
That's interesting.
But like again, I was told that you could, so I'm assuming that's correct. I literally my warlord trait, my like powers, and a lot of the stratagems I used were from the Salamanders book because that's what I'm most familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't show too much from the Marine book. To be fair, I showed some stuff, but not too much. But yeah, Marines are still looking strong. But I definitely can see that like Necrons can take them on.
Mm-hmm. I definitely, especially once Johnathan kind of adds some of those other units. I think those close combat destroyers are very strong.
Right.
And those other just destroyers and immortals in general just do so much damage.
Wraiths dropped down 35 points. They still have full of Brimblone. They're
Yeah,
fast
that's
as hell.
pretty
They would have been
crazy.
there's a lot of potential there. I'm looking forward to it.
Right.
Yeah, especially the expanded range, I think, opens a lot of opportunities for the Necrons, and I'm excited to see what people do. And I hope this bodes well for the future of these new codexes, because
sure.
it seems like these two are pretty well balanced against each other,
Yes.
especially when you kind of do more similar. You know, obviously the Necron army that we had today wasn't the most, like, tuned up with other stuff.
Right.
And then Nico's wasn't the most tuned up either, but it's still, like, they had more tools in the toolbox compared to the Necrons. But I guess other than that, before we wrap up, we can just quickly just go through your guys' MVPs from the game. So Nico, you want to just quickly say what you thought were the best?
Yeah, I think the Eradicators were pretty good. No surprise there. I liked them because they were like fluffy with fluffy choices with Salamanders because melted, but like they're too much. Like
double shooting's crazy.
They just looked at a vehicle, even with the quantum shielding.
Yeah, it didn't make any difference.
Like, yeah, it does make a difference. Like, I think quantum shielding's personally better.
Oh no, I agree. No, absolutely.
It's way better, but
I mean, it didn't make a difference
but against the
against those
Eradicators,
guys,
it's like
6
all right.
shots.
Yeah, and then also Melta is +2 damage in half range. I forgot on my multi-Meltas they were 2 shots. I apologize, everyone.
You only messed up that one time.
Yeah. So I'll remember that for future ones, hopefully, because that's actually huge. But still, like just +2 damage, like within half range.
Instead of rolling for 2, that's very
that's
good.
So you're gonna have a minimum 3 damage. That's insane.
That's definitely really good.
So
and then what about? I know you were mentioning the Redemptor as well. I think.
Yeah, the Redemptor was pretty good just because, again, putting that strat on him for the +1 to wound, he doesn't have to suffer the penalty for moving and shooting anymore. He can shoot into combat. He's a really good combat unit. And his fist is D3 +3 now.
Oh my god.
That is silly.
That's disgusting.
To say the least.
It's absolutely disgusting.
But, like, yeah, he was...
He's definitely buffed.
He was super
good. And then with
good.
the inbuilt Duty Eternal.
And Duty Eternal is inbuilt.
Honestly, I think because I forgot about that, the biggest buff is just the fact that he doesn't have to worry about hitting on 4s when he moves. Just everything hits on 3s.
Yeah.
And he's still core.
Yeah, and he's core. I don't know. Why?
It's brutal. It's brutal.
I don't know why he's core, but he's core.
We'll see Brutal when the Nova Marines at the channel.
Oh, with
And
my
all of the
favorite
dreads. Yeah.
It's gonna be a big oof.
So, Jonathan, what about your MVPs?
I would just say reanimation protocols. I wanted to show it off. I think we did. I should have definitely brought more anti-tank, but I did enjoy the strats to bring models back. The Ghost Arc was killed immediately, but that has you can bring D6 back unit or D6 units back. There's just a lot to bring back and can be a lot of fun to play properly.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it does show the viability of the new reanimation protocols.
Right. That was what I was going for, but I should have brought some anti-tank to make it close.
For sure. Now, do you like these better than the old ones?
For the one wound models, it makes a huge difference, obviously.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're very rarely going to bring back a destroyer is frustrating. We'll see. Time will see. I've only played one with this and one with the more close combat when it wasn't painted, and I didn't bring anything back with that. But it was still a dominant victory with the close combat one, so maybe it doesn't need it. So time will tell.
All right, for sure.
Well, I guess there you have it, guys. The Necron Space Marine debut with the new codexes. I'm definitely excited because I'm going to play the Space Marines soon, the Nova Marines with the new codex. And I definitely want to see Johnathan back on the channel with his Necrons with a different build. He's got a lot of models to choose from. The Silent King with his novel-length list of rules. That's the only thing I know about him. The data sheet is ridiculously big.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see what that guy even does. And Nico... he has a pretty large Salamander collection, so there's always viability to do different things. And me and Nico have been in the talks of, expanding the Space Marine collection for the channel.
For sure.
So we could play other things. Definitely just an idea so far. But
Right.
let us know what you guys think if you'd be interested in seeing us play different factions, different sub-factions. We'd probably do a very, I wouldn't say generic, but just like a chapter that can be used as anything, just for
Right.
the ease of the channel. So
Totally.
other than that, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed the 9th edition debut for Space Marines and Necrons for the 9th edition codexes. I know I'm excited to see the new codexes for the other factions. Hopefully it doesn't take super long, just because I don't want these other codexes to be indexed or whatever, have the index feel.
Right.
But we'll see. All I know is Gene Stealer Cult will definitely be the last choice.
Oh,
So,
always.
We'll
Always.
see you guys
I'm aware of that too.
in the next video, and we hope you guys enjoyed.
Thanks, GW.